If you're anything like me, you probably started playing video games at a young age. Even though you were a kid, you still probably wanted to play adult games like Call of Duty or GTA. But your parents didn't want you playing those types of games yet. So you did everything in your power to get them to buy you the game. Offer to pay yourself, say you'll do every chore plus extra for a week, annoy the crap out of them, play the game secretly at a friend's house who had cool parents. Or you did what I did and realized your mom left her credit card on your account and purchased a couple of games. Yeah, I got in trouble for that one. These were the games to be specific. But we're not talking about this game or that game today. Today, we're going to be looking at Saints Row. Saints Row is easily one of my favorite game series. I even knew about the series before I had my own Xbox to play on. And boy, was I not allowed to play it. So that just made me want to play them even more. When I was finally able to play these games, I easily ended up sinking hundreds of hours into Saints Row 2 during my childhood. And for good reason. These games are just so goofy and fun.
How did the VKs get blamed?
Put these on.
I'm yellow enough as it is, Dex.
Could you turn the TV back?
And where were you planning on having this little meeting? No.
I did dabble with Saints Row 1 a bit, but Saints Row 2, that's where I spent most of my time. Now don't get me wrong, Saints Row 1 is still a really good game and has a lot of charm and memorable moments, but 2 is perfect. It improves on everything from the first game, with a story that's darker and serious, yet still filled with goofy and dumb moments. So when Saints Row the 3rd was announced, I was hyped. Hell, it was probably the first game I remember being excited for that wasn't just the next Call of Duty. Just that trailer alone got me so excited for the game. But I was just a dumb kid, so anything playing rap music would have made me excited at the time. But once I finally got to play the game...
Right on. I'll see you in Stone.
Johnny?
They went this way.
Oh, shit. We don't got time, Zemos. Mush!
You know what I see, Kenzie? I'm a fucking toilet, that's what.
Yeah, the cracks were starting to show that Saints Row was going in a bad direction. And then once the 4th game was released...
Blew it up!
Yeah, it's so over. Saints Row quickly went from a beloved, goofy, but still grounded open-world game about street gangs fighting for control of a city to a goofy, open-world game where you're fighting aliens inside of a simulation after they blew up the Earth. Oh, and you're the president for some reason. In 2022, they attempted to reboot the series, and well, we all know how that turned out. So let's take a look at Saints Row and what made it such an amazing series, and the story of the 3rd Street Saints, and how it went from a popular and beloved series to a disappointing and probably dead series that killed the studio that created it. Also, a quick side note, I had issues with my capture card when recording, so for all of Saints Row 1 and some of 2, there will be a crackling sound whenever I show game audio. I wish I knew what caused this, but every fix I found online just didn't work. I think it has something to do with playing an old Xbox 360 game on a Series X. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into it. Saints Row 1 actually started life as a PS2 game codenamed Bling Bling. Development started around 2003, but due to the PlayStation's limitations, it was moved from the PS2 to the Xbox 360, since the 360 was the new big and powerful console at the time. Plus, Microsoft approached THQ and Volition wanting them to make an exclusive for their console, back when Xbox knew what exclusives were. Throw in some money, a few more years of development, and boom.
Saints Row.
You got the greatness that is Saints Row 1. But even in the early days of Saints Row, it was labeled a GTA clone. However, many people within the Saints Row community dislike it being called that due to the blatant differences between the two series. But we'll discuss that later. The game follows you, the player, or as everyone calls you.
Hey, player.
Player.
You okay, player?
Get it? Player, playa. It's cute. The game starts with the player walking through the streets of Stillwater, being harassed by the local wildlife. But unfortunately, the player gets caught in the middle of a big firefight between all 3 major gangs of Stillwater.
Oh, hell no.
Man, fuck the rollers.
LeVar, you gonna let those bitches disrespect us?
Shit, what you think?
What the fuck you think you're doing?
Just being civic-minded is all.
That's so?
Yeah, some dumbass cracker went and shit all over this wall. We just cleaning it up.
Hector says buenas noches.
Wrong time, wrong place, dawg.
But before they kill you, you're saved by two men named Julius and Troy.
You okay, player?
Julius, let's move.
Julius is the leader of the 3rd Street Saints, a gang he made to clean up Stillwater, and especially the road, because the city has become overrun with gang violence.
That don't look so bad. You should be fine. That's Troy.
They quickly leave the scene, but not without asking you to join up with the Saints first.
We got gangs fighting over shit that ain't theirs. And you in the way? They don't care if you represent or not.
Julius, this is no time to recruit.
We need all the help we can get, son.
No, we need to get our asses out of here.
In a minute. Look, the road's got a problem. Come to the church when you want to be a part of the solution.
And it's at this point that you gain control and you're technically free to go and roam the entire city of Stillwater. You can go beat up some cup guys, steal some cars,
That's the company car.
DTD from
smoke a joint, go into a gun shop to see if any NPCs are inspecting a gun, run into them so they drop it and get a free gun, or go to this spot on the map that weirdly spawns a free AK at all times, so you just have an AK off rip. Or go shopping at one of many stores across the game. But unfortunately, that's all you can really do. You're broke, and you haven't even joined the Saints yet. Plus, a lot of side activities are locked behind these first few missions. So let's go join the Saints. And to do so, you gotta head to the Saints Row Church, the headquarters of the Saints, where Julius is there giving a speech about how we need to take back the row. The row being this small section of the city the Saints are named after.
Every motherfucker here knows what we need to do. Now those bitches be riding around here thinking they own these streets. I don't care what flags they flying. Rollers, Carnales, Vice Kings. No one's making this nigga scared to walk the road. We about to lock this shit down right now.
But one of the members of the Saints doesn't recognize you and says that you need to be canonized in order to join the Saints.
Who the fuck's this guy?
Troy and I found him. We're gonna see if he'll ride with us.
Julius, if he wants to run with the Saints, he gotta be canonized.
Hey, he's right, Julius. Everyone had to do it.
You ready for this, player?
But what does this mean? Either beat up a bunch of dudes or get beaten up. This mission and the next are unique because they change depending on certain factors. First, for this mission, you have 2 different cutscenes depending on the outcome of the fight. Also, depending on how well you did, you'll receive $200 or $1,000.
You earned your colors today.
That's some impressive shit. The only other Saint who kicked ass like that was Johnny.
Shit, took me half the time.
Welcome to the 3rd Street Saints. That's enough.
Come on, get on your feet. We all went through that.
Blood in, blood out.
Welcome to the 3rd Street Saints.
After this, you're officially a member, and Julius again gives us a little speech basically saying we need to lock the fuck in and take over the city.
Now you break it down, and it's all about respect. Get enough of it, they're gonna back off, and we're gonna move right on in. We got some friends in town that could use some help. Give them a hand. Course, you can always drop any motherfucker flying the wrong flag. So long as word gets out that the Saints is on the row, I don't give a damn how you do it. You feel me?
The next mission starts immediately after this, and like I said, this mission has 2 paths. If you obtained a gun before joining the Saints, Troy tells you.
All right, man, what do you say we take that piece and clean up the row?
But if you don't have a gun before joining the Saints, he says.
All right, man, time for you to buy a piece.
And you go to the nearby friendly fire and buy a gun.
Don't
you go waving this around like a cat gun, you hear me?
All right, man, what do you say we take that piece and clean up the row?
The mission proceeds as normal after this point, though. You go cap some kings, and then the game gives you a small tutorial about a business called Forgive and Forget, which is a place that can automatically clear your notoriety. Fuck. Which is a place that can automatically clear your notoriety. I can't say it. Your notoriety with each gang. Fuck. Which is a place that can automatically clear your notoriety with any gang or even the police. Fuck. For a small fee. God damn. That was way too hard, dude. Automatically clear your notoriety. Of course I say it then. Which is a place that can automatically clear your notoriety with any gang or even the police. For a small fee. Why can't I do it then? What the fuck? Why can't I do it now? You drop Troy off at Freckle Bitches and the mission ends. Julius calls you and says,
Good work, player. Word has gotten out that the Saints ain't bullshitting. Now we gotta lock our rep down.
This introduces us to the reputation meter and finally unlocks every activity in the game. Because unlike in GTA, you can't just go playing mission after mission whenever you want. That might sound a little annoying, but hear me out, it's not that bad. In Saints Row, you need to have reputation or rep in order to start missions. 1 rep bar or point equals 1 mission. You only lose the bar once you complete the mission, so if you fail or back out of the mission, the rep point is restored. You can earn rep by killing rival gang members or hitting up tagging spots around the map. You can also buy clothing, jewelry, or get tattoos to max out your style meter and earn bonus rep from anything that gives you rep normally. But by far, the best way to earn rep is by doing activities all around the city. There's a large variety of activities across the map for you to do. Most activities have multiple levels for you to complete, and the difficulty becomes harder the higher the level. As you finish and complete certain activities, you earn unlockables like unique weapons, infinite sprint, or shot bonuses. Or you could just use cheat codes to unlock them like a bitch. I'm not going to do a massive deep dive into each activity, but I'll give a brief intro. Snatch. Collect hoes from rival gangs and pimps. Hitman. Kill specific targets with specific weapons around the city. Insurance fraud. Cause damage to yourself by doing things like playing in the street. Chop shop. Collect specific cars around the map for the clients. Demo derby. It's a demo derby, kinda self-explanatory. Drug trafficking. Protect the dealer while they do their deals. Escort. Protect prostitutes from reporters and other weirdos.
You're not getting tired, are you?
Hijacking. Steal specific cars and deliver them within the time limit. Racing. It's a street race.
3, 2, 1, go!
And lastly, mayhem. Similar to insurance fraud, but instead of doing damage to yourself, it's damage to everything else. With the amount of activities in the game, you should have no issues with getting enough rep for missions. The first activity the game sends you to is basically a tutorial level snatch. Unlike normal snatch that has 8 levels, this one only has 2. Finish it quickly and you can continue to your first stronghold mission. Now, as you complete main story missions, you unlock strongholds to do. These are mostly just side missions where not too much story happens, so I'm not really going to talk about them. Most of them boil down to go here, kill all of rival gang, and ruin their operation. So, as you expect, nothing really happens during the stronghold. You go to an abandoned liquor store and kill a bunch of carnales. Chase a dude down, kill him, and you're done. Afterwards, you get a call from Julius telling you,
Swoop by the Church of Scoopers. It's time to finish this shit.
This starts the final mission of the intro, or tutorial as you could call it. You, Julius, and Troy head to the docks where a massive shootout is taking place and wipe out all of the rival gang members and finish taking back the row.
I got a tip that there's a turf war going on right now. If we crash the party, we could take all those sons of bitches out at once.
I'm gonna take my...
Shit, it's him!
Troy. The kid's a natural.
Fucking A, man. Can it ever be easy? The cops are coming, man. We gotta lose them.
After taking out all the rival gang members and escaping the police, we go back to the church and Julius tells us who's dealing with who. Julius then gives his famous "This is our time" speech, which is a staple in every Saints Row game.
Listen up, people. I got some serious shit to discuss. Yeah, we cleared out the road. You think for a second that's gonna stop them? Unless we wipe all these motherfuckers out, they're gonna keep coming. And they ain't gonna be happy. It ain't gonna be settled until the Canales, the Rollers, and the Vice Kings ain't nothing but a memory. Dex, you got the Canales. Ever since they hooked up with the Colombians, it's like they own this town. And with that drug money rolling in, we can't compete. Be smart how you move against them. The Lopez family been running that gang for 30 years. There's a reason they still around.
Got it.
Troy, you dealing with the Vice Kings.
Not a chance.
Fuck you say?
Anyone but them.
You scared of going against Benjamin King?
Man, fuck that. I'll take King out.
Johnny, it's not that simple.
Bullets still kill motherfuckers, right? Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Keep an eye on your boy.
I don't need a fucking babysitter, Julius.
Keep an eye on your boy.
Who's got the rollers?
I do.
Lynn?
The fuck you wearing blue for?
I asked Lynn to hook up with the Rollers. We don't know much about these fuckers, so I wanted one of us on the inside.
I didn't think the Rollers pimped hoes.
Any other comments?
Yeah, when you punch, don't throw your shoulders so much.
Shut up, Johnny.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Once we're done here, go talk to one of these guys. They'll have something for you to do. It's our time now. Let's get this shit started.
At this point is when the game truly starts, and the game gives you all the freedom it can offer, because when compared to GTA, Saints Row doesn't have a linear story. GTA's story sorta looks like this. It's very linear with a few missions branching off here and there that lead into new story branches, but it's overall a linear story. You move from point A to point B. However, Saints Row's story looks more like this. There's ultimately 3 paths for you to follow. You need to do all 3 of them in order to reach the ending, but the game doesn't care what order you do them in, or how you do it. You can do 3 missions with that gang, take a break, and go to that gang and do all their missions. It doesn't care. I find this really interesting and fun because the game is giving you the freedom to choose how you progress the story. And this is especially interesting for a game from 2006. But, for this playthrough, I'm gonna let fate decide which gang I deal with first. So we pull up the wheel, and let's see what we get. The Kings? Let's go. The Kings are easily my favorite gang. Thank God it wasn't the Carnales. Alright, it's time to see how the 3rd Street Saints clean up the streets of Stillwater. The first mission starts with Gat giving us a little rundown.
The Vice Kings are named after one guy, Benjamin King. And that shit don't happen unless you're a professional or a badass. And in King's case, he's both. Hold up, I gotta take this.
But before he can go further, he gets a call from someone named Aisha. The Kings have kidnapped her sister, so Gat sends us to go rescue her.
Now, Aisha said they were driving a yellow sedan. Tail those bitches back to wherever they go and get those girls back!
We find and follow the kidnapper. Kinda weird that he's just right outside the church. And we follow him to where he's gonna stash Aisha's sister.
Shit, tell these motherfuckers all the time they bringing their motherfucking woman. Bitch, get out the motherfucking car now. I'm not fucking playing. Break yourself, bitch. Break yourself. Gia.
After killing everyone, Aisha's sister tells us that the guy with the key is somewhere else.
The guy with the keys went to TNA.
So we head over there. I die because I suck at the game and have to restart the mission. Kill him, grab the key, and rescue the girls. It's a fairly basic mission. Don't worry, they'll get more interesting. After that, we head back to the church and find Gat and Aisha arguing.
Well, not all of us have a couple $1 million to make changes.
Always the same shit
Oh,
with you.
here we go again.
What did you want me to do? Did you expect me not to take my shot?
No, I expected you to remember where you came from.
Oh, fuck you, Johnny.
Fuck me? Fuck you! You're the one who ran off to be famous. The only time you remember who we are is when you want something.
My sister was kidnapped.
And I brought her back, didn't I?
No, he did.
Bullshit! I told him to do it. No offense.
Look, if you're gonna help me, help me. But don't you dare try to hold it over me.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine!
Aisha wants our help faking her death so she can be free from her contract with Kingdom Come Records, a record company owned by the Kings.
But the real deal is that once you're in, you can't get out. They rip you off left and right, and they extort you to stay signed. I've talked to Johnny, and he said that you might be willing to help me.
Gat tells us to have some C4 planted on Aisha's car before driving her to Kingdom Come Records.
I want you to take Aisha to her session, but on the way, stop at the chop shop to have your ride loaded up with some C4. Park the car at the studio and get the hell out of there. Ish, make sure someone sees you before you jump out.
Johnny, I really appreciate it.
Whatever. I was gonna blow that place up anyway.
After getting the bomb set, we are warned that it's not very stable and that we're on a timer.
Alright, man. You ain't got a lot of time, so hurry. One more thing. That shit in your car ain't exactly stable. I wouldn't hit anything if I were you.
We also get followed by one of Aisha's stalkers. This guy's easy. He's supposed to be a threat, but just hop out of your car and shoot him. After that, just don't drive too fast and you'll make it safely to Kingdom Come Records. The mission ends with, well, the death of Aisha. I guess I should explain who Aisha is in the world of Saints Row. Aisha is a famous singer from the Row. Across the game you can find people talking about her, music from her, and even merchandise from her. She's sort of this universe's Rihanna or Missy Elliott back in those days. She's also Johnny Gat's girlfriend. After killing Aisha, we meet up with Gat at Freckle Bitches where he's having a romantic dinner with Aisha.
Johnny, you said you'd take me out to dinner.
And here we are.
At Freckle Bitches?
Where else would we go?
Johnny tells us what's going on and name drops a bunch of people we haven't met yet. Don't worry, I'll explain who they are in a second.
Now, I've been talking to Aisha's sister. Turns out, Tanya's been fucking people in every sense of the word. Not only is she blowing King's bodyguard, Big Tony, but she's fucking Warren Williams, a numbers guy, whenever Tony ain't looking. Now, between Tony and Warren, the only person she isn't leading around by their cock is King. So I'm thinking, we put the hurt on Tanya, we're fucking up the Vice Kings. And she's got an operation in Prawn Court. That's where we'll start. Roll in there and put the murder on anyone you see, customers included. Who wants to die for a blowjob, right?
Basically, Johnny sends us to Prawn Court to disrupt Tanya's brothel. We kill all of her muscle driving around the area, and then we head to the brothel and literally kill everybody in there. But who's Tanya? Well, after we finish the mission, we get to watch a cutscene showing everybody Johnny was talking about. These are the big dogs of the Vice Kings. We have the man himself, Benjamin King, the leader. Then we have Warren, a former rapper, now lieutenant of the Kings, who manages Kingdom Come Records. Next we have Tony, who's nothing more than King's bodyguard.
Hey, baby.
And then we have his girlfriend, Tanya, another lieutenant of the Kings who runs the brothel we just happened to take over. She's weirdly voiced by Mila Kunis, so obligatory
"Shut up, Meg"
anytime she speaks. During this cutscene, they talk about how much money Aisha's death will cost them, and Tanya brings up how the Saints just took Prawn Court, which is a big deal for the Kings. So King himself tells them,
I'll have Monroe put some pressure on the Saints. While they're distracted, it should be easy to take back what's ours. Everything else is business as usual. Understood? Now, this meeting is over.
Which leads directly into the next mission. A little after finishing the last mission, Gat will call you telling you that the Kings are trying to take back the brothel, so you need to head there and take it back.
Hold on, what? You're kidding me? Fucking cocksuckers? Change of plans. Looks like the Kings are trying to get back Tanya's old digs as we speak. Get your ass over there and help our boys. You're the only backup they're getting.
This is sort of the introduction to pushbacks. Pushbacks can randomly happen during the game, and it's basically just a turf war. You need to head over to this specific area and clear whatever gang is trying to take back their turf. After you finish defeating the Kings, Gat gives you a call saying that Julius has given them permission to attack Tanya's hideout at the abandoned police station.
Shoot my ass.
I hope you're not Cash. We got more work to do. Troy just got a tip that Tanya's setting up shop in the old Sunnyvale police station. I talked to Julius, and he gave me the okay to go in with a crew. Now, I'm heading back to the church to get strapped. Come over when you're ready. But don't wait too long. We got some murdering to do.
We meet up with Gad at the church where he's getting ready for the raid.
Good thing you're here. I was about to leave without you. Now, I don't think I'm feeling the bat today. This is always the hardest part for me, you know? Balancing stopping power with personal enjoyment. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling this. It ain't gonna be easy clearing all those VKs out of the station, so I told my crew to meet us there. Let's ride.
At the station, Gat's men are already fighting the Kings.
There's our boys. Let's drop some vice queens.
The Play and Gat head in and chase down Tanya, killing any Kings in their way.
What are you standing around for? Kill him!
After finally cornering Tanya, turns out she led us right into a trap. Tony knocks out the Playa and holds Gat hostage.
How about you drop the gun, honey?
If I were you, I'd listen to the lady.
After some back and forth, Tanya reveals that this was all a trap and the Kings are working with the police to take down the Saints.
Do yourself a favor, stay down and shut the fuck up. You 3rd Street motherfuckers think you so smart. Well, check this out. We ain't impressed. Hell, the only reason you got as far as you did was cause King let you. We led you right to where we wanted you, and now the police gonna finish your ass for good, just the way we planned.
Gat annoys Tony and shoots him in the leg, and they start to fight.
Yeah, Tanya, shut the fuck up.
I thought I told you to be quiet.
I got shitty hearing.
Now you got a shitty leg.
So do you.
During this, you escape and get a call from Julius telling you to head back to the church.
Hey, player. One of Johnny's crew got out of there in time and told me we went down. If the cops are working for the Kings, you gotta get up the street fast. Hurry up and get back to the church. We'll figure out a way to get Johnny back home.
During the end mission cutscene, Warren wants to make a move on the Saints, but King doesn't want to and wants the police to deal with them instead.
Come on, King. This is some bullshit. Let me get a crew together. I could roll into the row and drop all them bitches. I'm telling you.
No.
But Mr. King...
I said no. Don't make me say it a 3rd time. Warren, my man, you got the music scene locked down. I need you to bring in the cheddar, not get shot because you think you got something to prove.
I can do this.
Maybe, but we ain't gonna find out. We got the cops busting up 3rd Street for us, and we got Julius Lieutenant tied up in Anthony's condo. Everything's going our way right now, so just chill. Your time gonna come, Warren. It just ain't happening now. Understood?
Yeah, we straight.
Back at the church, Julius gives us the plan to get Johnny back. Basically, we're gonna pretend to be Tanya's chauffeur and drive her around so we can learn where Johnny's being held.
We got a way to rescue Johnny.
The shit Johnny said about Warren and Tanya really got to Tony. Now the only time she's allowed out of his sight is when she's checking on the rebuilding of the recording studio.
Every day that bitch gets driven to the construction site in a limo, then sneaks off to get a freak on with Warren before she goes back home to Tony. While she's busy sucking cock, you deal with the chauffeur and take his place. When she's done wiping her mouth, she'll have you drive her back. Once you're at Tony's, it's all up to you.
Once we reach Kingdom Come Records, we take out her driver and go and pick her up.
Well, I got some time to kill before Tony expects me back. Might as well do a little shopping.
She makes us drive her around to a few stores, but then we get a call from Julius saying,
Hey, player, we got a problem. Some of Troy's crew didn't hear the plan and decided they were going to hit Tanya when she was in her limo. These are our boys, and I don't want them getting hurt.
So we have to lose the Saints before we can head over to Tony's place. Lose them, and drive Tanya to Tony's apartment. Once we're clear, we knock out Tanya,
Don't you fuck...
kill every Vice King in there, kill Tony himself, and rescue Johnny.
Hey, not to be pushy or nothing, but how about you get me out of this fucking chair? About fucking time you got here. Where's Green? That's much better. Now, I heard Green say that he's got some heavy shit in the back. I'll have some of our boys roll on over and bring the hardware back to the crib.
After this mission, we link up with Gat and Dex at Slappy Seconds. Johnny and Dex are talking about a plan to make the Kings look bad.
Look, I worked out a plan that will hurt the Kings and put minimum risk on you.
How much murdering do I get to do?
None.
Your plan blows.
Hear me out, alright? Kings obviously got something going on with the police. I'll figure that shit out. In the meantime, I want you two to go out and cause some havoc. If we can turn the public's eye to the Kings, then the police won't have a choice but to come down on them.
Okay, so we go and do some damage. How did the VKs get blamed?
Put these on.
I'm yellow enough as it is, Dex.
Just put the damn shirt on.
Fine. Get dressed. We got a little piece to disturb. All right. If the Vice Kings are gonna take the fall, we gotta make sure that whatever we do is caught on tape.
So to get them on King's tail, Johnny and the player dress up as King members and go wreak havoc across the city. This is a fairly simple mission and not much happens. Just your average Johnny and player shenanigans. They make a really cute couple. The end cutscene again shows Warren pushing King to make a move on the Saints, but King just keeps saying no.
Great. Now we got your crack-ass friends tripping. Like I said, fucking with City Hall is a waste of time.
Wrong. Working with them is what gives us power.
Yo, fuck that. This is what gives us power.
Now get the fuck out of my office.
After this, we meet up with Dex, and he's plotting a way to disrupt ties between the Kings and the police. But Gat being Gat has a better idea.
We gotta go public with this shit. Now,
Don't worry, Dex. I have something more subtle in mind.
Johnny, you can't be serious.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Where did you get those?
Anthony's condo. He had a big mouth.
This isn't gonna end well.
His plan is for us to drive around messing with the meetings between the police and the Kings. And how do we do that? We kill all of them.
Handle that thing. I think the Kings are through with the policeman's balls. Now all we got left to do is give Warren a nice final fuck you, and I'd say this has been a hell of a day.
After this, Warren and Tanya plan a coup to overtake King, because they're tired of his inactions toward the Saints.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Who said you could come in here?
We need to talk.
Do we now?
You've been putting yourself before the crew.
Keep talking, little nigga.
If you hadn't wasted our time sticking your nose up them white boys' asses, we could have owned the whole damn game by now.
I told you before, we ain't getting into that shit.
And why the fuck not? That's where the money is. Man, if you got down with that shit back in the day, the Carnales would have been ghosts right now. But you didn't, did you? You were too much of a pussy then, and you're too much of a pussy now.
You forgot who you talking to. My name is Benjamin motherfucking King. I'm the man who took my crew from being a bunch of baby gangsters in Sunnyvale to being one of the most influential and feared forces in the goddamn city. You know how I did that? I said, you know how I did that?
Mr. King?
I did it by knowing when it was time to build, when it was time to watch, and when it was time to act. I'm through carrying your punk ass. If I were you, I'd drop them damn flags and get the fuck out of here before I erase your ass.
I ain't going nowhere.
You ain't hearing me, son. I said...
Yo, fuck that. You ain't hearing me.
What is this?
I built, I watched, and now I'm acting.
Back at the church, Gad is nowhere to be seen, leaving a note. While we're reading the note, Julius rushes in telling us that we need to go and rescue King, because him and King go way back and he owes him a favor.
Fuck! Listen carefully, player. Benjamin King just called. It seems like one of his boys got a big head and tried to take him out. He's pinned down in the park right now and needs some help. Now, what happens to King may not mean shit to you, but him and me, we got history. I owe King from way back in the day, and he ain't gonna eat it if I can help it. You're gonna go out there and save his ass. Understand? I ain't fucking around, player. You bring King back here safe, you feel me?
So we quickly rush over to where Benjamin King is holding up and rescue him from an army of Kings attacking him.
So you're the kid Julius sent, huh?
Stay the fuck out of my...
After getting him to his truck, we are then ambushed by even more Kings and we fight them off. Warren then shows up and we take him out by blowing up his car.
So long, Warren. Thanks for your help, son. Now, you take me to Julius.
Assuming he's dead, King and the playa head back to the Saints' church. But in reality, Warren survived, but not for long.
Hey, baby.
The fuck you standing around for? Give me a fucking hand! Little nigga, huh? I so care who little nigga is. His motherfucking ass is mine. Hey, yo, Tanya! What's going on?
You're a bright boy. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Bitch, you better not miss, cause if...
Thanks for the advice.
At the church, Julius, King, Gat, and the playa have a meeting about what they're gonna do. King wants to keep the Vice Kings going, but Julius doesn't want that.
So what's the plan?
We kill Tanya, and I get back to business.
I don't think so, Benjamin.
What?
I said no. You alive, we straight. But the Vice Kings, they're through.
Then kill me. Quit wasting my goddamn time.
Well, you got a choice. You can keep your fucking pride and die right now. Or you can be a man and walk away.
When did you get the balls, Jules?
What's it gonna be?
I ain't walking away.
Fair enough. Johnny?
I ain't walking away until I deal with Tanya.
My nigga.
This mission is pretty lackluster, really. You just drive around leading kings into ambushes. You don't even get to kill them yourselves. It's nothing crazy. After this, we meet up back at the church and head out to finish off Tanya. But we need the access code to her penthouse, so we have to go harass Tanya's hairstylist.
If we want to get to Tanya, we gotta get the code to the elevator.
How are we gonna get that?
She tells everything to her fashion consultant. He shouldn't be too hard to break.
Who is this guy?
Some Euro trash motherfucker named Stefan.
I hate him already.
Who do you think you are barging into Stefan's boutique? Go away.
You must be Stefan.
Are you blind? Of course I'm Stefan. Now go.
Oh, I'm hoping you won't come quietly.
Now you're gonna tell me what I want to hear. You understand?
Okay. The code is 3131. Please don't hurt Stefan.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like you're in need of some forgiveness.
After getting the code from Stefan, we head over to the penthouse and kill everyone in there.
Kill all of us, bitch!
Where now?
The penthouse.
I'm gonna skull fuck that bitch.
Hope you don't mind hepatitis.
What?
At the top, King finally puts an end to Tanya.
Some guys just never get enough of me.
I've had more than my fill, bitch.
It's over, girl. You're not gonna be able to fuck your way out of this one.
That's cute, sweetie. That's just precious. Please! Please don't!
Oh, Tanya. Do yourself a favor and die with some dignity.
That sucks for your car. We better get out of here. The cops will be here soon. You coming, King?
All right, let's go.
Hey, I know what you told Julius and all, but why don't you stick around and roll with us? I'm sure he wouldn't mind having you around.
Don't bet on that.
You think you could find a way back to the row on your own? Aisha, you know. The pussy calls.
You did good in there, son. Here. I don't think I'll be needing these anymore.
And that's the first of 3 gangs finished. After you finish a gang storyline, you get access to a main crib, one copy of every car the gang uses, and the car of whatever homie was the main focus of the gang. Well, the only thing left to do is to now spin the wheel to see what our next gang is. Come on, no Carnalis, no Carnalis, no Carnalis, no Carnalis. Fuck yes, the rollers. Well, let's now roll on over to the rollers. Get it? Fuck you. The rollers questline actually starts at the outdoor dome inside of the church. Lynn is being harassed by some rollers and gets them to fuck off.
No one. I did it myself.
The spoiler looks like Donnie's work.
No way, that underglow screams Ricky Lou.
Yeah, I guess it does.
What is this, fucking 3rd grade?
What do you mean?
Forget it, I'll see you tomorrow.
Dude, she totally wants you.
Assholes.
She tells us about a shipment of cars that's coming in today, and she wants us to hijack the trucks and take them to our guy to install some sort of surprise.
The only interesting news I got is that a shipment of high-performance cars is coming in today. It's not much, I know, so we're gonna make the best of it. Jack the truck carrying the cars before it makes its delivery and take it to Samson. He'll load up the cars with a few surprises, then finish the delivery. Now get out of here before someone sees us.
So the player does just that. Hijack the truck and drive it to our guy. It's a fairly simple mission.
You aren't getting away from the rollers!
After that, Lynn gives us a call and says,
Come to the nightclub. Samson's done working on those cars, and we gotta talk about what we're gonna do with them.
So we head to her. At the club, Lynn gives us the plan. Audio is bad here, so I'm just gonna tell you. So basically, the cars are rigged to blow if they get hot enough. So we gotta beat the guys in the race, so they'll use their nitrous to speed up, causing the cars to blow up.
In the lead for the final stretch, they're gonna hit the NOS to blow past you. When they do, boom. As soon as those cars are wrecked, get the hell out of there. You're no good to us dead. Thanks for the dance. Now hurry up. You got a race to win.
Outside, Troy shows up, saying,
Hey man, let's get to the race. Look, I don't care what Lynn says. You get me next to those cars and I'll take care of the rollers, alright? The hell with this lap race bullshit.
And so we proceed to the race, and instead of just racing them, Troy fucks with them.
Watching a movie about street races doesn't make you a tuner, buddy. Is that the best you got?
What I say about fucking with us?
You don't really think you can win, do you? You're out of your league, kid.
See you at the finish line, bitch!
The kid needed thicker skin.
After getting all the cars to explode, the mission ends with Lynn giving us another call to meet her at the tea place in Chinatown. I forgot to record the call. Whoopsie. At the tea place, Lynn tells us she's learned that some guy named Joseph Price calls the shots within the rollers, and we need to get an in to meet him. So she tells us to go scare one of the mechanics named Donnie so she can rescue him and potentially get invited to a meeting with the higher-ups.
I tell you, you and me are always making new friends. Things are moving too slow. We gotta step it up. I hear a guy named Joseph Price calls the shots. I don't know much about him except that he's friends with some mechanic named Donnie. If we get in good with Price's crew, we'll always be one step ahead of those fuckers. Here's the plan. Go and tear up Donnie's shop. Right when you're about to finish off Price's buddy, I'll rush in and save the day. Make it look good, but don't you dare mess up my car. If we're lucky, Donnie will arrange a meet with Price. Thanks for buying my tea.
We head to Donnie's garage and kill all the rollers in her path, while leaving Donnie unharmed so he attempts to flee.
Donnie, get down! What are you waiting for? Get in!
We got to get out of here!
I think you scratched my hood.
Look,
Motherfucker.
Who are you?
I'm Lynn. And you're welcome.
Lynn saves him, and we chase them around a bit and lose them at some point. Man, some of these missions are kind of boring, dude. I don't remember them being this bad. After the mission ends, Lynn calls us back saying she got invited to a meeting and wants us to come by to eavesdrop.
I'm in. Donnie's setting up a meeting with the higher-ups of the Rollers. You should stop by and listen to what's being said. I'll text you the address.
At the meeting, we finally get to see Price and another unnamed man. Nothing is really said though. We learn that the Rollers are going to hijack some delivery trucks and we leave to stop them.
So we're finally hitting that convoy, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about, Donnie.
Well, sure,
I don't know what you're talking about, Donnie.
Oh, right. Just sit tight. Price should be back soon.
As stimulating as this conversation is, I'm afraid I need to make some calls. If you'd excuse me.
That's it. Another boring mission. There is barely any lore or story development here. We just drive around killing more Rollers as they attack these trucks. That's it. All we got to see in terms of lore is who Price is and this old guy named Mr. Sharp, who is Price's uncle and nothing more than a money man for the Rollers. In the next mission, nothing happens. Literally, nothing interesting happens. Since we destroyed the supply trucks, Donnie has a plan to just jack some cars around the city to get the parts instead.
Alright, kids, check this shit out. So we lost the parts the buyers wanted, and there's no way another shipment like that is gonna roll through here again anytime soon. Lynn and I did the math, and there are a couple of key cars that we can strip down to get the parts we need.
See what I tell you? This guy's a fucking genius. I'm gonna go get the boys ready.
So your plan is to go steal cars. You really know how to think outside the box, Donnie.
Yep, I feel you there, Mr. Sharp. So all we do is just go around blowing up the cars before the Rollers can steal them. That's the whole mission. It isn't until the final cutscene that we finally get something. So Mr. Sharp deduces that since only 4 people knew about the plans, someone has to be a rat. And since it's not him or Price, and Price vouches for Donnie, it has to be Lynn.
That's the second time the Saints fucked us!
3 times, if you count the attack on the garage. Quite a coincidence.
What do you mean?
Well, let's think. The same 4 people knew about those jobs. If I didn't sell us out, and you didn't sell us out, who else is there?
Donnie? Donnie may not like it when things get messy, but there's no way he'd turn on me.
Which brings us to...
Lynn.
Bravo.
At the church, the play is chilling, talking to Julius when we get a call from Lynn. Things are not as they seem.
That Lynn?
Hey, meet me at the pool hall. The Rollers are getting into something big.
Don't let me hold you up. You know how the lady hates to be kept waiting.
Good girl.
Go fuck yourself.
Temper, little girl. Look at you. All tied up pretty as a present. I think it's time to unwrap you.
So we make our way to the pool hall, just to find out that it's a trap. We kill all the Rollers and make our way to Lynn, where we are knocked out.
Sounds like the cops are coming, Mr. Sharp.
Let's take our guest for a ride, shall we?
The next mission starts immediately after. Mr. Sharps has stuffed the playa and Lynn into the trunk of Lynn's car.
Say something. Ow! I'll take that as a yes. Where the fuck's my lighter?
Mr. Sharp breaks the news to Donnie that Lynn was a spy and shoots both the playa and Lynn.
What are you doing driving Lynn's ride, Mr. Sharp?
I'm glad you could make it, Donnie. There's something I want you to see.
Stay calm. We're gonna get out of this.
Lynn?
Donnie, listen to me! I swear to God!
Lynn!
Take a deep breath and count to 10, Donnie.
Count to 10?! You just shot my girl!
Yes, it's tragic. Could you give me a hand here?
Why did you...
Lynn was working with the Saints. Now, would you give me a hand? This car is heavy.
Donnie, where are you going?
Children.
Donnie drives off and leaves Mr. Sharp to finish the job. He pushes the car into the river where the playa manages to escape, But unfortunately, Lynn dies.
Hey, stay calm. We're gonna get out of this. I think I found my lighter. Did you hear that asshole, Donnie? He said I was his girl.
The player swims to the shore and... finally, something fun. The player kills Mr. Sharp and heads back to the church. By the way, one cool thing you can do after this mission is you can call this number you can sometimes find around the map, and this will happen.
You have reached eye for an eye, voodoo supply. The forces around us are keeping us busy and unable to answer the phone. After all, the land of the living and the realm of the dead are always connected. Should you experience a tragic loss, don't hesitate to call, and we'll see how the spirits receive you.
This ain't no racetrack. Slow down. Lanes.
Back at the church, the player and Julius are talking about Lynn. On the other side, Price is getting a convoy ready to attack the row.
Listen up, people. We're done dicking around with the Saints. These streets were ours before those bitches from the row showed up. And when they stepped, what did we do? They fucked up our rates and we just took it. They fucked up our deliveries and we just took it. And now they killed my uncle, and who knows what the fuck they did to Donnie. Now I'm only gonna say this once. We're not gonna sit here and fucking take it!
Hell no. Yeah.
Light 'em up, boys! We're burning Saints Row to the ground!
Troy informs Julius and the player what's happening, and they move to stop him.
Yeah, well, we might have to rethink that plan.
What's going on?
Word is, every roller that Price could find is headed this way.
How much time we got?
Shit, man, I don't know. My man says they're moving pretty fast.
Alright, you coming with me. We got some rollers to fuck up.
They get behind the convoy and start killing all the rollers.
Keep it up, and these bitches ain't gonna have a chance.
They attempt to take down Price too, but yeah, he gets away.
Nigga, you should buckle your seatbelt. Just the same, one getting away ain't bad. Let's get out of here, player. We'll deal with Price once you get patched up.
After this, Price calls us and tells us to meet him at the dealership. Yeah, I forgot to record this again. My bad. At the dealership, Price tries to run us over, but we jump out of the way in time. We hop in our car and chase after him. In order to stop him, we have to blow up the cars on the trailer. After that, we can take out the cab. Then Price is finally... Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? Fine. Let's do it again. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Blow it up, blow it up. Dude, my car's about to fucking explode. Come on. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Okay, Let's do that again, but with a better car. Okay, now he's dead. Finally. And now the rollers are finished. Good. These missions suck, dude.
That was a hell of an explosion. You okay, player?
I got ran over by a motherfucking truck. What do you think?
Oh, quit being a bitch. We didn't fuck the rollers hard. They ain't got nothing left. There are a few loose ends, though. Like, who the fuck those buyers are Sharp was talking about? I got a feeling some shit going on we don't know about. I'll catch you later at the church.
It's genuinely crazy how much I disliked some of these missions. Almost all of them involved driving and shooting. I know they were the car gang, but fuck. That has to be the worst style of combat in the game. But now with the rollers finished, that means there's only one gang left to deal with. Los Carnales. Now, I know I've been kind of treating them like, oh, I hate these guys, I hate these guys. I really don't. But they're kind of the hardest gang to deal with. Let's just get this over with. At the church, Dex already has a plan going and gives us some Carnales lore.
The Carnales were the first organized gang in the city. The way Julius tells it, they owned the whole damn town until Benjamin King stepped up against them. Tell you what though, I ain't worried about their history so much as I am the fact that A, the Lopez brothers are crazy motherfuckers, and B, Victor, their enforcer, survived a dozen VK drive-bys. Sounds pretty bad, right? Now add in that the Carnales are backed by the largest drug cartel in the world, and I think you'll understand why we're gonna play this safe instead of pulling a Johnny. We cut off their income first, then we go for Hector. Sound good? That was a rhetorical question, but thanks for your support.
This first mission is pretty basic. We just drive around and destroy their drug labs. Nothing crazy. First missions are usually pretty weak, even in the next game. Afterwards, we meet up with Dex and Troy at Freckle Bitches where they're hatching a plan to steal a shipment of something from the Carnales. Troy is concerned, but Dex thinks the mission is fine.
Hey, you might want to hear this.
Aight. I got a lead on where the Los Carnales cut all their shit.
The Carnales.
What?
Rio Grande River. Jesus.
What the fuck?
It's not the Los Carnales, it's just the Carnales. Los means... Fuck it. Like I was saying, we're not gonna raid the factory quite yet.
Why not?
Cause I'm not a gun-toting psychopath named Johnny Gat.
Fair enough, so what's the plan?
One of my boys called and said they saw a truck with a heavy LC escort leaving the factory district. It's probably loaded with drugs, but that's just a bonus. Our target is the truck itself. I need it brought back to the row in one piece. It's no good to us blown to shit.
What do you need the truck for?
Let's just get the truck first, and then I'll tell you the rest of the plan.
I'm just saying it would be nice to know.
Shit, Troy, what's with all the questions? Why can't you be like my man over here?
Look, Dex.
Could you go get that truck? See? Was that so hard?
On our way there, Troy gives us a bit of insight into how he's feeling about everything.
Yo, man, just between you and me, I was fine with cleaning out the road, but getting into this drug shit ain't cool, alright? Someone should talk some sense into Julius. I know Lopez. Once we steal from him, he ain't gonna back off until we're dead, or he is.
We reach the truck and defend Troy as he hotwires it.
Alright, there's the truck. Cover me while I get that heap running.
Once he's finished, we escort him all the way back to... Seriously, Troy? What is this? Let me just... Oh. There you go. There you go. We escort him back to the row and... what the fuck? In the final cutscene, we get to see who the higher-ups of the Carnales are. Nothing really happens here besides them saying that we need to stop the Saints and that the Colombians, who are a major drug pusher, are here in the city.
Those pendejos in St. Row are the ones who took the shipment. With the Colombians arriving, we can't show any weakness.
The Colombians are already here.
All the more reason to settle this now. Victor, Angelo, gather your men together. It's time to tear Saints Row apart.
Back at the church, Dex is telling the player that the truck is ready when...
We got a problem, Dex.
What's going on?
The Los Carnales are attacking.
It's not the Los Carnales. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Dex, they attacking the row.
What happened?
Angelo and his boys came out of nowhere.
They fucked us up pretty hard, but it finally looked like we had Angelo pinned down.
Hola, mi amigo.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Gracias, Víctor. De nada. Let's get back to Hector. Sí, pero primero vamos a golpear a Freckle Bitches.
Cool. I'm buying. So they left. Angelo and Victor did, but there was a lot of LC still out there. All right, let's split up. The road's a big place. We gotta make sure we smoke all those motherfuckers.
The Carnalis are attacking the row. Another basic mission. This mission is basically just another massive pushback mission. Kill all the lieutenants and you're done. We meet up with Dex and Troy at Samson's garage, where he finally tells us the purpose of the truck. Basically, we're gonna Trojan horse a bunch of Saints into the Carnalis drug factory and take it over.
I had that truck you jacked fixed up good as new. Load it up with a crew and drive right into the Carnalis production plant. When you get inside, hop out and take the place over.
It's not exactly the most original plan.
There's something to be said about the classics. Remember what I said. Take the place over, don't blow it to hell. The more shit you blow up, the more shit we have to replace once we're running it.
So the player drives a truck full of Saints over to the
Quick, I won't get my freak on tonight.
Hey, yo! Once we're there, we simply kill everyone. The end cutscene just shows that there's a bunch of discourse brewing in the hierarchy of the Carnalis. Nothing crazy. Dude, my pronunciation of the Carnalis is all over the place.
What about this gang from Saints Row? A bunch of mullahs, a nuisance, nothing more. Your father would have killed them all by now. I am not my father. I've noticed.
Hey, don't you walk away from me, puta!
Ay, Angelo, ¿qué te pasa? Es tan grande que pueda ser mi padre, mijo.
Mira, mujer, you listen to me.
¡Enough! Yo estoy intentando trabajar aquí. O se comportan o salgan de mi casa ya.
You're right. Looks like everything is under control, Hector. We'll talk about this more when the others arrive.
We head over to Friendly Fire, where Dex and Troy are...
This is the McManus. As you see, it's fully collapsible and comes in a stately black attaché. The 18-inch cryogenically treated stainless steel bull barrel gives this rifle a guaranteed accuracy of .2 minute of angle at 600 yards with match-grade ammunition. With its hand-reamed chamber and match-grade trigger, the McManus is designed for the marksman who wants to reach out and touch someone at a moment's notice.
Fuck. Dex and Troy want us to take McManus here and take out Hector at the docks while he's doing a deal with the Colombians, so that it looks like the Colombians fucked them over.
We found a memo saying that Hector's meeting with the Colombians tonight. With the amount of firepower that's gonna be there, just showing up and rushing them would be suicide. Take McManus here and get to the docks. Find a nice tall building and wait. When Hector makes his move with the Colombians, take your shot.
When it all goes down, the first place the Carnalis is gonna look is right at the Colombians. They're gonna think they got fucked bad, all right? So you should have no problem sneaking out in the confusion.
Just the same, I'd get the fuck out of there. Who knows what could happen?
We do a bunch of parkour to reach the top of this building so we can overlook the deal going down. And... we take out all the lieutenants while they non-stop fire rockets at us. The Carnalis really love their RPGs, dude. The end cutscene doesn't really reveal anything, just that Angelo's getting some bomb toppy and that they're gonna go after the Saints and the Colombians.
Hello. Hey, Victor. Mira, I'm in the middle of something. What?
What? Victor, listen to me very carefully. I don't give a fuck about the drugs. I don't give a fuck about Oruela.
What about Manuel?
Mira, mujer, cállate el hocico. Who did this to my brother?
What about Hector?
Luz, por favor. Okay, you're right. You deal with the Saints, I'll handle the Colombians. If Manuel is behind this, yo le voy a señalar a él porque la familia López somos los más fuertes.
After this, we head back to the church and Troy and Dex are again coming up with a plan. The plan is to take out a member of the Colombians, that old guy from the previous cutscenes. I don't know how to say his name, so I'll just let the game say it.
We smoke this guy, and they're crippled for good.
Yeah, and so are we. We kill Orejuela, and the Colombians will be all up our ass. Let's figure out what his game is first, and then we'll decide what to do. You know where he's at?
Yeah, well, I'd start with the strip clubs.
Cool. All right, man. Let's go buy this drug lord a lap dance.
Troy says the best place to start is the strip clubs, so that's where we start. The Play and Dex head to the strip club where Victor was waiting for us, and he chases us all the way back to the row.
Fuck the Colombian, we gotta get out of here.
Can't get any more shit.
Pretty meh mission, but they've been better than the rollers so far, so I'll let it slide. They regroup back at the church where Julius starts to yell at Dex for trying to get involved with the Colombians without talking to him first.
Julius, I don't see what the big deal is.
The deal is you went to talk to the Colombians without me.
We didn't even get to meet him, Jules.
And don't call me Jules, you haven't earned it.
Fine. Julius, you put me in charge of the Los Carnales. Shit, now you got me saying it.
Dex, do your job. Don't think you're bigger than you are. When it comes to the Colombians, you call me. Understand?
Yeah.
All right. Now that that's settled.
Heads up, player.
But they are attacked by Carnales. The Playa, Julius, Troy, and Dex fend off waves of incoming Carnales until Victor finally shows up.
Victor and his crew is storming the church.
After blowing up his truck, we finally kill him off.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. No voy a fallar, amigo.
What?
Angelo is furious at what's going on, but thinks this is all the Colombians' fault.
It looks like you're running off to get killed.
Yo no le tengo miedo a Orejuela.
Ay, come on. You don't think Manuel is responsible.
Are you protecting him?
He
You want to
didn't
be with
kill-
him? Nunca me hable así otra vez.
Inside the church, Dex says that Julius made a deal with
Orejuela,
but only if we can get the drugs back that the police took when we killed Hector. So the plan is to blow a hole in the side of the police lockup so we can walk in and steal the drugs.
So how did that meeting go with Julius?
he just got back from a sit-down with Orejuela, and they came to an interesting agreement. If we can get back all the drugs the cops seized, the Colombians are willing to work with us exclusively. We'll have a lock on the whole city.
Get the drugs back from the cops? How the fuck are we gonna do that?
We're taking out the police station.
Are you out of your fucking mind? They'd lock the place down before you get anywhere.
It's Julius's plan. He called it, we have to go with it.
No, we don't. If you load a car up with some explosives, you could blow a hole right into the evidence locker and never have to fire a shot.
That might lower the body count.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, let's do it.
The player drives the car over to Samson's garage where he rigs the car to blow. Really? Another car bomb? What are we, the IRA?
All right, man. You ain't got a lot of time, so hurry. One more thing. That shit in your car ain't exactly stable. I wouldn't hit anything if I were you.
Anyways, we quickly drive the car over to the police station because Samson doesn't know how to rig a detonator, and we blow a hole in the side of the building and start getting the drugs. The game makes us wait 3 minutes while this is happening. Kinda boring, because now we're fighting both Carnales and police. Once the drugs are loaded, we drive the truck back to Samson's. After we drop the drugs off, we meet up with
Orejuela
and become partners. But Angelo busts in and attempts to kill all of us, but fails because of plot armor.
Mr. Little, I'm beginning to think we can do business.
I'm glad we can work things out.
So, how exactly would you like to move forward?
Lo sabía! You'll die for what you did to my brother!
I wonder if he means us or Manuel.
Orejuela
Gives us Angelo's address so we can go deal with him.
That's where Angelo lives with his woman. Consider this payment for your act of good faith. When you go over there, I'd appreciate it if you didn't kill the señorita.
We head to the church to pick up Dex to raid Angelo's house.
Let's just make sure we get there in one piece. We're gonna have enough problems with Angelo's boys. We don't need any other surprises.
On the way there, Dex tells us how he's feeling about this.
Just between you and me, man, I don't trust Manuel. If he's willing to sell out Angelo so quickly, what's to stop him from selling us out? I really hate to sound like Johnny, but the best plan I got right now is to just go in there and take Angelo out. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about taking the fight to Angelo, but he's come knocking on our door twice, and I think it's time to return the favor.
Dex, I'm gonna be real, you kinda sound like a pussy right now. When we get to his house, we fight through a horde of Carnalis to reach Angelo, and once we do, we finally... How did we even end up in this situation? I love plot armor.
Shit!
Just stand there, get in, motherfucker!
Dex and the player chase down Angelo because the game doesn't want us to kill him yet. And... Dex, what the fuck? Run it back.
If I pick the kids up late, I'll never hear the end.
I'm never letting Dex drive again, dude. Angelo escapes because Dex is too much of a pussy to gun it, and we lose him.
You gotta be fucking kidding me! Don't worry about it. He ain't got too many places he can go. We'll find him.
Outside Brown Baggers, Dex pulls up saying that Angelo's at the airport and he's trying to leave, and we need to go stop him.
One of Troy's crew saw Angelo driving to the airport. We gotta stop his ass before he can skip town and rebuild. We don't got much time. If Lopez is able to get on that plane, we're fucked.
We drive to the airport where the worst mission takes place. We must defend against a ton of Carnalis shooting RPGs at us, while Dex, aka the worst driver ever, takes us through all these annoying ass detours for no reason. This is easily the hardest mission in the game, and surprisingly, somehow I managed to only do it in 2 attempts. You can find thread after thread of people trying this mission 5, 10, 15 times, so much to the point where they just give up because it's so difficult. After we destroy the plane, the mission ends.
Oh my god, I did it.
Johnny's gonna be jealous.
Oh my god!
What are you doing here?
I was supposed to leave with Angelo.
So what's in here? Guns? Money? Some uncut shit? Shoes?
Actually, they're this season's new.
Bullshit, that's last year's fall collection.
That's not true.
Just let it go, man. No reason to piss off Manuel. Let's get going.
So, what am I supposed to do now?
I don't fucking care.
I have no place to go.
C, answer A.
But you can't just leave me here.
Bitch, you're trying my patience.
Can you at least tell me where Manuel is?
I changed my mind. Shoot her. Good job, man. I'll tell Julius we're done here. Take Angelo's ride. I'll drive this back to your crib. You know what? I think Julius was right about you.
Angelo is now dead, and with that, the Carnalis are finished. The Saints have won. All major gangs have been wiped out, and the 3rd Street Saints now control Stillwater.
We did it, player. 3rd Street owns this town. Now, that's not to say shit didn't cost. And I ain't talking about what happened to Johnny's leg or losing limb. Those two were soldiers. They knew the risk. Hell, Johnny gets off on it. We crushed a lot of families, player. And someday they're gonna holler at us. But believe me when I tell you, we did the right thing. With the rollers wiped out, Benjamin gone, and the Colombians in our pocket, there ain't gonna be a need for a gang war ever again. And in the end, that's gonna save a lot more lives than we took. So relax, player. You earned yourself a break. You've impressed the hell out of me, son. And I told the crew, you're gonna be my right hand. Hold up. Some berry just turned on his flashes. Yeah, player. I think I'm gonna have to call you back. This may take a while.
Just say the word.
But this isn't the end of the Saints just yet. Their world is about to get a whole lot bigger, because there's still a few missions left to do that will change the 3rd Street Saints forever. We get a call from a man named Chief Monroe. He says that they have Julius, and that they're gonna kill him unless we take out a man named Marshall Winslow who's running for mayor. He wants us to hijack his campaign bus and park it on the train tracks so that it looks like an accident.
There's a mayoral campaign going on, and I want one of the candidates taken off the ballot. Marshall Winslow is in his campaign bus right now, and he has an appointment with the northbound. Park that bus on the train tracks tonight, or you'll find Julius's body floating in the river tomorrow. Don't disappoint me. Julius is counting on you.
The player heads to where the bus is and What the fuck? He hijacks it and parks it on the train tracks, killing Marshall Winslow. A little bit after, the player heads to the church where Johnny and Dex are trying to figure out where Julius is. The player receives a call telling them to wait for further instructions. Gat being Gat says fuck that, and we need to make a move on Monroe now.
Nice work, but I don't think I can let Julius go until you do a little more community service. We'll be in touch.
Looks like we wait.
Why? So we can let this jagoff jerk us around? Fuck that!
And what would you rather do?
You know exactly what I'd like to do.
Johnny, we're not blowing up City Hall.
Hey, I'm just saying, it would solve a lot of problems.
What if they're keeping Julius there?
Alright, but there's gotta be a better plan than let's be Monroe's bitches.
You're right, there is. Marshall Winslow was a major public figure, and you can bet your ass that people would ask questions if the chief of police wasn't at his funeral. I say we hit Monroe during the funeral procession. That should show whoever he's working with that we're not fucking around.
You're saying we should assassinate the chief of police while he's at the funeral of the guy we just smashed?
Yeah.
Don't tease me, Dex.
Let's fucking do it.
So the player and Dex head to the ambush spot and wait. Dex hands play a sniper and tells us that Johnny is on the other building in case we need cover, and that we need to wait for the right moment to take our shot on the chief.
Johnny's set up across the street. He'll be giving us cover if things go bad after the hit. Now let's get to the roof before the mourners roll by. Take this. When the funeral procession comes into view, take out Monroe. He'll be the one in the cop car.
As the convoy of cars are coming, of course Gat being Gat, just starts fucking shooting RPGs at them.
Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. Alright, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more work to find out.
So Dex changes the plans to just blow up every car, hoping Chief Monroe is inside one of them. After this, the player receives a call from Mayor Hughes himself saying,
"Hello there, young man. This is Alderman Hughes. That was quite a message you sent at Winslow's funeral. And trust me, I heard it loud and clear. Now, I'd like to set one thing straight. It was Monroe's plan to strong-arm the Saints. Personally, I've always thought you and I could have a much healthier relationship. Now, we've had a rocky start, yes, but why don't we fix that? Come over to my fundraiser tonight. Julius will be there, and between the three of us, I'm sure we can work something out."
So the player heads over there and joins Mayor Hughes on his boat? Yacht? I don't know. Anyways, I'll just let the scene play out.
I'm Richard Hughes. It is a pleasure to meet the man who handed me the election. No need to be modest, I'm serious. There's no way I could have beaten Marshal Winslow. God rest his soul. But you made the impossible happen, and for that, I can't thank you enough. I mean, had Winslow been the only person killed, attention would have definitely been cast on me. But after that fireworks display you pulled at his funeral, it's become abundantly clear these horrible crimes were perpetrated by the 3rd Street Saints. While before people criticized my Saints Row urban renewal plan, it is now being lauded. See, until you came along, I was displacing poor people. Now, I'm destroying a hotbed of gang activity. What can I say? The public is fickle. Champagne. As you get older, you quickly learn that there are only 2 types of people in this world. Race, money, gender, none of this matters. At the end of the day, you're either a winner or a loser. Now, the sad truth about our situation is that in order for me to be a winner, I have to level your neighborhood and salt the earth. Hold on for a moment. Stephen, could you come in here? Where was I? Oh yes, salting the earth. Now, I suppose I could try to pay you off, but really, what's the point? You just say no. Or in your case, stand there looking intimidating, and we'd be right back to where we started. So I figured I'd cut the middleman and get right to the point.
Yo, can you speed this shit up? I want to go to Freckle Bitches.
You're going to die here, son. Make no mistake about that. But if it makes it any easier on you, I'll be sure to thank you in my acceptance speech. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a party to...
And that's it. The ending of Saints Row 1. Now, if you've never played Saints Row, you're probably asking yourself, that's it? Who blew up the boat? Why did Troy have a police badge? When did Julius get released? What the fuck is going on? Well, you're not alone. Many players were asking the same questions when the game was released. However, these questions would go unanswered for 2 years because on October 14th, 2008, Peak was released. Editing horse here. So, originally I wanted a sort of hype montage of cool moments from the game, with Riding in That Black joint playing, because it's sort of like Saints Row 2's theme song. But it appears that Whale or Wale or whatever his name is, never officially copyrighted the song himself. However, some fuckhead decided to copyright the song himself, and it appears he's doing this under the name of some random Russian rapper. I don't know, it's a super weird situation. So if I wanted to keep this cool montage in the video, I would have to share my revenue with this loser. Well, fuck that and fuck him. I'm not giving half the money from this video for 1 minute of a song he didn't even make. So, join my Discord if you want to see the original edit, it's linked in the description, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Saints Row 2 is everything you could ask for in a sequel. Almost every aspect of Saints Row 1 was improved in Saints Row 2, and more. It's actually crazy how much work they did in just 2 years. Yeah, the graphics aren't that much better, and honestly, depending on who you ask, they're sort of worse in some areas.
You okay, player?
Stop!
But graphics don't matter that much, it's about the gameplay and the story. And boy, did they improve that. Firstly, the activities in Saints Row 2 were improved tremendously. They're better balanced and less challenging. Now they're still challenging at higher levels, just not this. Because honestly, Saints Row 1 is a very unforgiving game. Dying in Saints Row 1 is incredibly easy, and if you die during a mission, it's all the way back to the beginning for you. And if you die during an activity, you automatically lose. No retry button, do not pass go, you get sent straight to the nearest hospital and lose 10% of your money. And then you have to go all the way back to the activity to restart it. It's not a very time-friendly method. But in Saints Row 2, they fixed this. If you die during an activity or a mission, you can restart from a checkpoint or just start at the beginning of the activity. But in Saints Row 2, they actually introduced a few new activities, like Fuzz, where you go around pretending to be a cop for a TV show, arresting criminals in unique ways.
Okay, we got it.
Septic Avenger, this one is basically just mayhem, but you use a septic truck to spray shit everywhere. Literally.
God, that made me feel warm inside.
Or you have Heli Assault. This is sort of like drug trafficking, but you protect your homies while in an attack helicopter. Then you got Crowd Control, which is where you basically just protect celebrities from crazed fans. And then we got Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club. And then lastly, you got Trailblazing. Think of this as mayhem and racing combined. You must race through a course while driving on a four-wheeler, crashing into things to add extra time to your time limit, making sure you hit all the checkpoints on the way there. Plus, all the original activities like Escort, Snatch, Chop Shop, Hitman, etc. are all there and have been improved in their own ways. But I want to circle back to Heli Assault, because that ties into a whole new element of Saints Row 2. Vehicles. Because in Saints Row 1, the only thing you can drive are, well, cars. The game is very basic when it comes to vehicles. The most unique thing you can drive is probably the bulldozers. So in Saints Row 2, they introduced a whole plethora of new cars, trucks, boats, planes, helicopters, and a UFO? Because in Saints Row 1, the only time you ever see a helicopter is when you have a 4-star wanted level with the police, and there's no way to fly it or have it land. Shoot at it enough. I knew this was coming. Shoot at it enough. There. Moving on. And it just crashes and a new one spawns. Plus, the only plane in the game is basically just a prop at the airport. But now, in Saints Row 2, you can now fly around the city wreaking havoc in a bunch of different styles of planes and helicopters. The same thing goes for boats. There's multiple boats you can now steal, find, or buy to move around the city and access certain areas. They also added purchasable hangars and docks for you to store these new vehicles in for later. But they didn't stop there, because customization has also had a massive overhaul in multiple areas. Clothing is one of the more bigger changes. No longer are you limited to just a few shirts or pants with limited color options and just the ability to change how you wear them. You can now customize clothing to insane levels. So insane, it's possible that no two players have ever worn the exact same outfit. Well, unless you wear a preset outfit or just buy basic clothing, but whatever. And now, with the introduction of new stores like Let's Pretend, Nobody Loves Me, and Leather and Lace, the options are endless. Even cars received massive amounts of customization. Car customization in Saints Row 1 was good for the time, and depending on the car you had a wide choice of body styles and, well, that's kind of it. Most cars only had a few rims, and when it came to painting your car, you really only had the option for one layer of paint. But in Saints Row 2, they improved this heavily. You can now actually armor up your car so it doesn't blow up after bumping into just a few things. You have more body kit styles, you can have multiple layers of paint, a huge selection of rims to choose from, and more. They just added so much to this game. But what's even cooler is now you can even customize your cribs. Yeah, the game only really gives you a few options, but it's a nice feature. And sadly, the last time you'll see this feature in a Saints Row game. Sort of. But also now, since you become the boss of the gang, spoiler alert, but now you can even customize the Saints. You can change what cars they drive, what outfits they wear, or even what taunts they make. Combat was also heavily improved in the second game. Now I bet from the footage I've shown you, you probably are thinking, really? It kind of looks exactly the same as the first game. Well, you're kind of right. On the surface, the combat is the same, but they've made a lot of changes. Firstly, you can now dual-wield pistols and SMGs, so instead of just using one slow pistol like in the first game, you can now double your firepower, killing groups of rival gang members even faster. Don't worry though, if you want to carry one SMG or one pistol like before, you still can. However, Saints Row 2 adds a ton of new weapons to the game. Saints Row 1 had a measly 3 melee weapons and 21 guns for you to use at your disposal, and 3 of those guns were just reskins with better stats. But in Saints Row 2, they nearly doubled the amount of weapons and give you 16 melee weapons, plus all of the random items you can now pick up and use while fighting, if you so desire. They added nearly 30 guns for you to mess around with, not including weapons attached to vehicles. So yeah, they've stepped things up in this game. Melee combat has also seen an overhaul, and they've even introduced new fighting styles. No longer are you just throwing your fist around like a toddler hoping you hit people like in the first game. Now, the play can actually sort of lock onto people, and if you land 2 hits, the third will be some sort of finisher. And this changes depending on your fighting style and other factors. And now, each gang has their own unique fighting style, and as you finish that gang's respective missions, you can then unlock their fighting style to use if you want. But in my opinion, you really don't use melee that often in this game, so melee really only shines during the Fight Club activity. Another cool thing they've done is expanded the respect system. In Saints Row 1, it's very basic. Finish activities and it gives you respect. Woohoo! And depending on your style meter, you'll earn bonus rep. Well, in Saints Row 2, the same system applies, really. But it's been heavily improved. Now there are multiple ways to boost your style, all from buying clothing, jewelry, customizing your cars, and even your crib. Plus now there are certain challenges, or diversions as they're called, you can turn to earn rep, like driving on the wrong side of the road, surfing on top of cars, or simply killing people by shooting them in the balls. So now you should have an even easier time getting rep compared to the first game. The city of Stillwater has also received a massive overhaul. In Saints Row 1, there was a total of 36 districts for you to take over. In Saints Row 2, now there's 45. Multiple locations on the map have been changed, added, or just simply updated. In Saints Row 1, the map can sort of be divided into 2 areas, rich and broke. The top being the rich side and the bottom being the broke side. Places like the row in this area are all really run down and, well, it's the ghetto. I'm just gonna say it, it's the ghetto. But downtown, it's all flashy with its expensive stores and big skyscrapers. But in Saints Row 2, that honestly still kind of applies, with a few exceptions. The row has been transformed from a rundown ghetto to probably the richest part of the city. Tall buildings, flashy lights, modern architecture, everything. Even the church was updated and turned into a sort of museum or monument. Over near the apartments district, there's now a huge university area built there. The suburbs are still sort of the same, but expanded, and now feature a beach area. There's a trailer park district over here now. And on the other side of the city, there's now a huge marina and beach area. This area in the first game was just sort of a nothing cliff edge overlooking the ocean. But now it's a whole new district for you to explore and mess around in. And lastly, the airport received a massive facelift, going from a dinky runway to an actual legitimate airport. There's just so much stuff they added to this game, it would be impossible for me to cover it in this video. Like I said, it's kind of amazing to see what they did in just 2 years. But who cares about all this? We're here for the story. We're here for the Saints. So what happened to the Saints after the first game? What happened to the playa? What happened to Julius? Why did Troy have a badge? And what the hell was that ending? Well, the only way to find out is to play the game. The game starts with two police officers talking about how a certain someone is awake from their coma. And they give a little history lesson about the previous game because 5 years have passed since the ending of Saints Row 1.
Can't believe it's been that long.
Time flies when you're watching someone breathe through a tube.
How's the family?
My wife's cheating on me with an altar exec, and my daughter sits in her room listening to Aisha albums all day.
As for a dead woman, she sure releases a lot of records.
No shit.
God, that was a hell of a year. Alderman Hughes, Mayor Winslow, Aisha, Chief Monroe.
All murdered by that asshole who's been sitting in intensive care on taxpayers' money.
He said he wouldn't pull the plug.
Lord knows why.
Anyone call the chief?
Couldn't get through. The press has been mobbing him with phone calls.
Oh, about the...
Yep.
I forgot that was today.
You should pay more attention.
Fuck off. How's the patient?
Seeing as they're still breathing after being caught in a massive explosion, I'd say pretty good.
Coming through!
What happened?
Shanking.
Put him over there. Sorry about that.
Have they said anything yet?
Not yet. But I'm about to take the bandages off.
The doctor removes your bandages, and this is where you get to customize your playa. The playa customization has been turned up to 100 in this game. You can literally customize every aspect of the playa, down to what type of walking animation you have. And you also have complete freedom in how you want to customize the playa. Want to play as a black obese woman with a male Australian accent?
Nice job.
Well, you're 100% free to do so. The game will not stop you. This is one of the cool features of Saints Row and will carry through the rest of the series.
Fuck off.
Also, if you ever want to change your playa later, you can head to a place called Image as Designed. This place also existed in Saints Row 1, but I didn't mention it because it's more useful in this game. Anyways, in this game, the playa is fully voiced. He's no longer a mostly silent character. And personally, I only like using the Australian voice.
You can't stop. What? You better speak up, brother, cause...
I don't know why the choices for the guys are Australian male, black male, and Hispanic male. It's really weird.
Ahora, esto es mío. Keep it real, man.
You know who I am.
So, this is going to be my playa going forward. I'm not crazy when it comes to customization. I like to keep things simple.
Yes. That looks like it healed nicely.
Be careful, Doctor. Your patient's dangerous.
You got anything you want to say to the judge, you better start thinking of it now.
You're wasting your time. Let's get a hold of Troy.
We are introduced to an inmate named Carlos. He got himself stabbed to meet us.
Hey, is it really you?
Do I know you?
My brother was in the Saints and he told me all about you. Listen, we gotta get you out of here.
Well, I'm sure if we ask nicely.
I know a way out.
Yeah? Then why are you still here?
I heard you were in here and I wanted to bust you out. Getting out of here's a two-man job and no one else will give it a try.
You really expect me to trust some guy I don't even know?
Come on, I just got myself shanked so I could get a chance to talk to you. Doesn't that show I'm loyal?
It shows that you're dumb enough to let yourself get stabbed.
I'm trying to help you.
You know what I got the last time I trusted someone? Blown the fuck up.
You need me.
The hell I do, I got the Saints.
Sure you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
How long do you think you've been out?
I don't know, mate. 2 to 3 weeks.
Look, I know you think you're a badass, but do you even know where you're at? Without me, you'll be wandering around the prison for hours. Even if you manage to hide from the guards that long, and if you actually figure out how to make it outside these walls, you're just gonna find out that you're sitting on a goddamn island. And I'm pretty sure you can't outswim the Coast Guard.
You got a boat stashed here?
No, but I know where we're gonna steal one.
All right, let's get out of here.
We can either try to sneak out through the roof or charge out the front. Your call.
Here you get two options of escaping, depending on if you want to play the tutorial or not. Personally, the tutorial option is my favorite, but for this video, we're gonna go loud. The play and Carlos shoot their way to the docks, where they'll use a boat to escape the island. Dude, these cops got stormtrooper aim. God damn.
Man the gun! I'm gonna get us out of here!
When you hop on the boat, you have to defend against oncoming boats and helicopters. Once the two escape, the player is shocked to see the row, and Carlos gives the player some info on what's happened in the last few years.
That's the row?
It is now.
Jesus, when did this happen?
When Ulter got involved.
The clothing company?
After Hughes was killed in that bombing of yours, Ulter picked up the pieces. Now they're everywhere. On TV, on billboards, in stores. Hell, if you ever forget who Ulter is, just look towards Saints Row and you'll see that fucking eyesore.
Carlos tells the player to lay low and go gather some info.
We're gonna find the other Saints.
What other Saints?
What you talking about?
Without anyone to lead them, the Saints fell apart. Once the Brotherhood, Ronin, and Samdi showed up, the few that were left dropped their flags before they got killed.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Look, I know you didn't ask for it, but my advice is to just keep your head down. The cops are looking for you and a lot's changed. I say you just go buy a beer and soak up as much information as you can.
Thanks, Carlos.
Anytime.
And from here, like in the first game, you're now free to explore the city. But like before, you're broke, you have nothing, and no activities are available. So we press on.
Hey, aren't you
nice job.
The player heads to a clothing store to get rid of his prison jumpsuit. Some lore about myself, this is the outfit I would choose every single time I played the game. As a kid, I didn't really care about repping the Saints and just did whatever. And if I'm being honest, the clothing in this game kind of sucks, not gonna lie. It just doesn't look as good as the first game. I don't know how they managed to ruin clothing in this game, but everything is just so skin tight and weird and thin. It's weird. In Saints Row 1, you had the options for cool and baggy clothing. You know, stuff actual gang members would wear. But in this game, everything is just so thin and molds to your body. Not to mention, none of it really looks good. They did so much in this game and added so much more clothing, but it all just kind of looks meh. Anyways, I'll attempt to find a better fit as the game goes on. After buying some clothes, the player heads to TNA where he hears a news report about Johnny Gat.
Once known as the 3rd Street Saints, Johnny Gat was arrested last year in an assassination attempt against then-decorated police officer Troy Bradshaw. In the resulting trial, Gat was convicted of 1 count of attempted murder and a staggering 387 counts of first-degree murder, promptly sending him to death row.
Hey, Barry, turn this shit off!
Yeah, I was watching that.
I guess you're not anymore, are you, bitch?
Could you turn the TV back?
In a few short moments, we'll be allowed back in the courtroom and we'll find out, once and for all, if Mr. Gat will go home a happy man or a dead one. Back to you, Jack.
Oh, shit.
So the player heads to the courthouse. There, Johnny is trying his best to not be put on death row.
Mr. Gat, you've been convicted of over 300 murders. Do you really expect this appeal to work?
I figure with the statute of limitations, it really should be closer to 250.
There's no statute of limitations for murder.
Why the fuck not?
Watch yourself, Mr. Gat.
Or what? You'll hold me in contempt of court? You're already planning on giving me the chair. You think I'd give a shit about you not liking me? Fuck off.
I'm curious if you can keep your cavalier attitude when 2,000 volts are running through your body.
Oh yeah? And I'm curious if you can keep acting like a douchebag when I shove that gavel up your ass.
My client would like that stricken from the record.
Oh yeah, this is Legal Lee. He is Johnny's lawyer and the Saints lawyer going forward. In the first game, you can see billboards around the map for his services, and he's even the mission giver for downtown insurance fraud. He's the first of many recurring characters from the first game. I'll show them as we go on.
How many times do I have to explain it to you, Miss Jackson? Do not walk around without your neck brace. If someone catches you, it could severely hurt our chances in court. Just remember, the whiplash has caused you excruciating chronic pain. Got that? Good. Have a good night, Miss Jackson. What can I do for you, young man? Are you looking to put together a case? Before we can file a claim, I need to find something wrong with you. You seem like an enterprising guy. I'm sure you can come up with something.
The player frees Johnny and the two escape the courthouse and head to Johnny's house.
Shit. About time your burnt ass woke up.
You okay, Johnny?
Yeah, aside from almost getting sent to the chair, I'm fucking great. Hey, you look different. You do something with your hair?
You ready to get out of here?
While driving Johnny back to his house, he gives us some more info on what's happened in the last 5 years.
Thanks for busting me out. Ish would have killed me if I got executed.
You still with Aisha?
Yeah, I mean, got a little tricky with me on death row and her being on the DL after faking her own death. But, you know, we found a way to make it work.
How long were you in jail, anyway?
2 years and 31 days.
Not like you were counting.
Yeah, right? You know, it's weird. People inside were betting how long I'd last. See, when I was first busted, guards were always trying to put me in the ground. After Troy became chief of police, it all stopped. Troy must be more forgiving than I am.
Troy's the chief of police?
Yo, you better start getting with the times. Julius is missing, Ben King wrote an autobiography, Dex is a... Yo, don't even get me started with Dex. But the real kicker is Troy. In a couple of months, he went from undercover cop to chief of police. And word is, he's become obsessed with finding out what happened on your little boat trip with the alderman.
If I get some free time, I might swing by the station and say hello.
We dropped Johnny off at his house, and we are now free to do whatever we want in Saints Row 2. Because from this point going forward, we need respect for missions. After getting some rep, we head back over to Johnny's place, and the player meets Aisha for the first time since the events of the first game. And him and Johnny discuss where they're going to set up a new headquarters for the Saints.
You want a beer?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Johnny, who's that?
Yo, come to the living room and find out.
Johnny, I don't care if you just broke out of jail. You do not mess with my furniture. Oh my God, it's you.
Surprised, Aisha?
What, that you're here or that you're talking?
Pick one.
We all thought you were dead.
I almost was.
Well, for someone who was blown to hell, you look great. Did you do something with your hair?
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Yo, can we get back to business?
What's the rush?
I've been cooped up on death row and that bitch has been laid out in a coma.
We definitely need to remind motherfuckers who we are.
And that can't wait until after dinner?
No.
You two haven't changed at all.
Well, you know, there's a saying about dogs and blowing shit up. So what's the plan?
We get our crew together. Once we got that, we can work on how we're taking back our city.
Sounds good.
And where were you planning on having this little meeting? No.
Well, this place is pretty spacious.
No.
The color's very soothing.
No.
Come on, Ish.
This ain't no fucking gang clubhouse.
Change of plans.
We gotta find a new place.
Yeah, you got it.
On the way, Gat tells the player about some history and lore about the city and what happened to it while he was in a coma.
Head over to the old mission house. We should be able to set up shop there.
Why don't we just set up shop at the church?
Altor's renovated it and turned it into a tourist trap.
You're kidding me.
I wish I was. We gotta find a new place, and the mission house will be perfect.
Religious buildings are kind of been there, done that.
And we're not staying in the mission. Now check it out. Years ago, an earthquake dropped part of the city below sea level, and rather than clearing out the rubble, the city just built over it. There's an abandoned hotel below the mission that'll work for us.
All right, what's the catch?
We gotta evict the current tenants.
Sounds like fun.
At the mission, the two head down to the ruined part of the city, and there, they kill a bunch of Samdi, homeless, and wreck their shit, and then the two have a Playa and Gat moment.
So, what you think?
It's kind of a shithole.
True that. But it's a shithole with potential.
I don't know, mate.
Oh, come on. A stripper pole, some flat screens, maybe some nicer furniture.
You had me at stripper pole.
Fucking A.
A little bit after this, while Johnny and the player are cleaning up the base, they get angry and say,
You know, this ain't exactly what I had in mind for my day.
Oh, we gotta clean this place out.
Yo, I'm not a fucking janitor.
No shit, you're a goddamn diva.
Come on, this is the kind of shit people who just got canonized should have to do.
Good idea. We'll just ask some of the crew for help. Hey, buddy, wanna help? No? Looks like we're doing this ourselves.
That's my point. We can't really run a gang if we don't have, you know, a fucking gang.
You said it yourself. Most of the old crew are either dead or busted by Troy. We're gonna have to start fresh.
Yeah, well, let's get on that, because I'm done mopping up blood.
This kid Carlos helped me bust out. Seems alright, but we're gonna need more. What you thinking?
Yo, I met some people in jail who might work. Let me make some calls. Once I find out where these bitches are, you're gonna have to show them that you're the real deal, though. They won't just follow anybody.
It won't be a problem.
Hey, before you go, what sort of crew you looking for?
So we go off to recruit some new lieutenants. You can recruit them in any order you want, but I like to do Pierce first, so let's go get him. His task is easy, just kill a few Ronin and he'll roll with us.
Sup, I'm Pierce. If I'm gonna run with you, I wanna see you fuck some Ronin up.
Good. Meet me at the abandoned mission house.
I'll be there.
The next is Carlos. He wants us to help him repost somebody's car who owes him money.
I'd love to help the Saints, but first you need to do me a favor. A deadbeat friend of mine owes me money. Can you help me repossess his car?
We do this, and he's in.
So,
Yeah, you're in, Carlos. I'll meet you at the old mission.
The next is Shandi. She's also simple and just wants us to do some stunt jumps to prove we're cool.
Hey, I'm Shandi. What do you say you show me what you can do in that thing?
Would you say we go and meet the rest of the boys, Shandi?
Good times. Let's go.
After this, we meet up back at the church where Johnny is already canonizing some saints.
What the hell is going on?
I had to do some canonizing. Hold up. You're next.
Wait, what?
Sorry about that.
Where'd you find these guys?
Like I said, I made some calls.
The player gives us his "This is our time" speech, similar to Julius's in the first game, and from here, the player changes from the player to the boss. So for the rest of the video, I'll be calling him the boss.
So what do we do now?
We listen.
Alright, everybody listen up. We got some serious shit to discuss. The Saints used to own Stillwater, and it seems like the only motherfuckers that remember that is me and Gat. I think it's time we give those other crews a wake-up call. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit's changed since I've been out of the game, so I'm gonna need some help. Pierce, you're on the Ronin. I want to know who's calling the shots and what businesses they're running.
Done.
Shandi, you got the Sons of Somdi.
It's gotta be them.
Fuck, you say?
It's cool. I got this.
Carlos.
The Brotherhood. I'm on it.
Alright. Once we're done here, talk to one of these guys. They'll have something for you to do. It's our time now. Let's get this shit started.
Also, the real game starts here. Similar to the first game, you can choose any gang to tackle, how you want to, and when you want to. But again, I'm gonna let fate decide. I typically start with the Sons of Somdi, but let's change it up this time. The Brotherhood? Interesting. The Brotherhood questline starts with Carlos giving the boss a call.
Hey, be cool. It's not so bad. Mero asked to sit down and have a chat with you. He wants to work something out before things get out of control.
So we head to the Stillwater Caves. Yeah, the city has a cave system now. It's weird. The boss meets up with Mero and they fight a bit, naturally.
You, Mero?
That's right.
Where's your crew then?
I don't need one.
You sure about that? I could kill you right now.
No, you couldn't.
What do you want?
Listen, I'm not stupid. I know who you are. There's no reason for us to tear each other apart.
I'm listening.
Here's what I'm thinking. We divide Stillwater.
I hear voices this way!
But they're quickly interrupted by the police.
Shit.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, but which way?
They fight their way out of the caves, and once near the exit, Carlos says,
Alright, we go up, we'll hit the street. We go down, we're taking a boat out of here.
I prefer the boat option, so let's do that. Fuck it, we're taking the street option. We get back to Mero's hideout and see a familiar face.
So here we are.
Jesus, it's like a coked up sideshow.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Aren't you worried about being in the open?
People know to stay away. How's my truck coming?
It'll be ready for the competition.
Thanks, Donnie.
You know that guy?
Later.
You're back!
Come on.
Here we meet Jessica and Matt, sort of the higher-ups of the Brotherhood, but Mara mostly runs the gang himself.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Carlos.
I'm still Jessica. You know, you remind me of my old house cleaner. I'm kidding.
Mero tries to make an offer to the boss, but he doesn't like it, and after some fighting, the boss leaves.
So let's get back to business. The Brotherhood is about to come into something big, and I think the Saints are going to want to get in on the ground floor.
So what's the offer?
2080.
I'm assuming I get the 80.
Yeah, sure you do.
You really expect me to take 20 and say thanks?
On your hands and fucking knees.
Is this a joke? I used to own still.
Used to is right. Time's passed you by. Now you're a has-been with some burn scars.
I suggest you shut the fuck up before...
You're kidding me, right?
Hey man, be cool.
You really think that a couple of washed-up bangers like you and Gat have a chance against the Brotherhood?
We'll see. Let's go, Carlos.
Lynn, I miss you.
Later, the boss finds Donnie mourning Lynn, where she was killed in the first game.
Oh, that's sweet, Donnie. I missed you too.
Oh, shit.
You haven't seen me since your boss shot and stuffed me in the trunk of a car, and the best you can give me is, oh shit?
You're supposed to be dead.
That'll work. Now walk to the car.
How'd you know I'd be here?
You're predictable.
What do you want with me?
You're gonna do some pro bono mechanic work.
What do you mean, pro bono work?
I'm through answering questions. Now get in the car.
The boss holds Donnie hostage and forces him to rig some of the Brotherhood's trucks to blow.
Are you that nut the papers are always talking about?
The boss drops Donnie back off at the Brotherhood HQ. Donnie tells him what happened, and Mero isn't happy.
Babe, just let it go.
Who the fuck do the Saints think they are turning me down?
Sweetie, it's not a big deal. Just kill him. Hey, Donnie, where have you...
Mero, I'm so sorry.
What did you do, Donnie?
It's the Saints. They...
What did you do, Donnie?
They made me rig up some of our boys' trucks and...
And you did it?
I didn't have a choice.
You had a choice, Donnie. You chose your life over the rest of us.
I had a gun to my head, man. What was I supposed to do?
Have a spine.
I didn't say anything about the shipment.
Well, that makes it all better.
Pretty weak mission, but it's fine. We're only getting started. In the next mission, Carlos and the boss meet up in the train, and after some talking, Carlos reveals he's got nothing on the Brotherhood.
What you got for me?
Nothing.
Are you shitting me?
Listen, I tried everything I could. What was I supposed to do?
Try harder.
After that shit you pulled with Donnie, the Brotherhood are keeping a tight lid on what they got cooking. I've heard one guy mention a shipment, but beyond that, it looks like we're back to square one.
Which is?
We know they like trucks and tattoos.
You were on my shortlist and you're giving me tattoos and trucks.
And the shipment.
Which you know nothing about.
But the boss sees a nuclear power facility and gets an idea.
I think I got an idea. Mero said he got a lot of canvas left. I'm gonna splatter paint all over it.
We head to friendly fire and grab a Geiger counter, and head to the plant. We run around a bit using the Geiger counter to locate some toxic waste, and when we do, we call Carlos to come pick us up.
Remember!
Got the stuff we need, Carlos. I'm on my way.
Carlos hijacks a helicopter, and we must protect it while we fly away.
Who the hell's this guy?
You think I know how to fly a helicopter? I had to pull a gun on the pilot to get him to fly here.
And of course, the helicopter goes down for no reason.
We're going down! Hang on!
This isn't how I planned my day.
I think that could have went better, don't you agree, Carlos?
Carlos and the boss head to the tattoo parlor, And later that day, when Meryl's getting a tattoo finished, this happens.
Bro, you are gonna look like a bad motherfucker.
That's good, because I was beginning to think I looked like an investment banker.
I'm glad you two are having fun, because God forbid we do something about the Saints.
I'm gonna take care of them, babe.
Sure you are.
You think I'm afraid?
No, she doesn't, Marrow. Now can you stay cool? I'm almost done.
I think you should stick to tattooing and drop the guitar.
Whatever. The feed dogs fucking rock.
Baby?
While the boss is chilling, he gets a call from Jessica saying that they have Carlos.
Carlos, where the fuck are you?
I think your people skills need some work, sweetie.
Jessica, how'd you like Mero's new tattoo?
Excellent. I think it's pretty sexy. Rugged, tough.
Radioactive.
That's cute.
I try. Now what the fuck do you want?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that since you were nice enough to give my man a makeover, I should return the favor. Don't worry, by the time we're through with him, Carlos will look just as handsome as Mero.
Listen up, you fucking
Of course,
bitch.
I don't have access to the same materials you did, but you know, I figure we can make do.
When I find you...
I mean, I'm sure you'll do something scary. Do me a favor, when you're scraping up your buddy's face, just remember, Mero gave you a chance to be his partner.
And the boss then races to Donnie's workshop. There, the boss fucking kills Donnie. God damn it. The boss beats the info out of Donnie until he reveals where Carlos is.
Then you're gonna die in this shop.
Go to hell!
I'm getting tired of playing with you, Johnny.
I heard him say they were gonna take him on a ride around the docks.
The boss rushes to the docks where they're dragging Carlos from behind a fucking truck. The boss manages to stop the truck. Carlos lies there, bloodied and screaming, while the boss tries to free him, but he can't. After this, Shaundi is doing Shaundi things when Jessica almost runs her over.
Jesus Christ, are you trying to get killed?
Look, I'm sorry.
I don't have time for this. Sorry about that, baby. I almost ended my car on a hippie chick.
Hey, I'm not a hippie.
Shaundi calls the boss and informs her that Jessica is at the bank.
Hey, boss.
Shaundi, I'm watching Bobby and Ann back anyway.
Not really.
What's up?
Mero's girlfriend just walked into the bank with a suitcase full of money.
I'll be right over.
The boss drives over there and takes Jessica hostage. He forces her to turn the alarm off.
All right, Jessica. You're gonna turn off that alarm.
Yeah? How am I gonna do that?
And as they escape, dude, why are there so many cops? He takes her and stuffs her into the trunk of her car and drives her to the university stadium. There, Mero is participating in a monster truck rally. And, well, I think you can piece it together.
right here, right now.
No, you're not.
What's this?
Do me a favor. When you check the trunk, just remember you should have offered me something better than 20%.
Back at the HQ, Shondi, Pierce, and the boss are discussing how they're going to get info on this mysterious shipment that keeps being mentioned.
It's just, I got so wrapped up in sending Mero a message, I never asked Jessica about the shipment.
Bitch is dead. Who cares about the shipment?
I do. It's something that Mero wants, and that means I'm gonna take it.
All right, there's got to be someone you can pump for information. What about Donnie?
Shondi suggests we ask the tattoo guy, Matt.
Hey, what about their
What about their tattoo artist?
Good idea.
What just happened?
Shondi had a good idea.
Man, what the fuck ever? She stole my...
Don't be jealous, Pierce. We're all on the same team. You said before that this guy's in a band called the Feed Dogs, right?
Yeah?
They're playing tonight. Shouldn't be too hard to crash the show.
Nice call, Shondi.
So the boss and Pierce head off to steal a firework truck to sneak into the show.
You hear that? That is music.
Pierce, when did you get a vagina?
You mind stopping these? Yo, fuck you. I'm driving. We're gonna listen to whatever the hell I want.
Once at the show, they gather some info from Matt.
Back off. What's the shipment?
The fuck are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Matt. You got a lot of gear on this stage I haven't played with yet.
You gotta believe me, I just tattooed the gang. They don't fill me in on what they're doing.
All that time, you winked at Mero, and you never heard him talk about a shipment with Jessica.
All I heard is that it's coming in by boat. They leave me out of the loop on purpose. They were trying to keep me from getting mixed up in their shit.
Your friends should have tried harder.
Come on, I told you everything I know.
Enjoy your retirement, Matt. Hey, Shondi. You know anyone that works at the docks?
Not really.
Looks like you get to make some new friends. Mera's got a shipment coming in by boat, and I want to get it before he does.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
While relaxing at the strip club, Pierce says that the Brotherhood are causing chaos all over the city, and we need to stop them.
Damn, those some nice shoes.
You want to sit down?
Yeah. No, we got a problem.
What's up?
The Brotherhood are all over our turf.
What do you mean all over?
I mean, those assholes are driving around in some big-ass trucks blowing shit up.
Great. You got the boys out there taking care of this?
Yeah, about that.
You're not filling me with confidence, Pierce. What happened?
Well, they kind of got arrested by the cops.
Fuck you say?
You got a bunch of big tattooed motherfuckers running around burning shit, and you're surprised the cops show up?
This just keeps getting better.
Not a crazy mission, just kill some lieutenants. The ending cutscene is actually the good part. We finally get to meet Dane Vogel, the chairman of Altor.
Mr. Vogel, there's a Mr. Marrow here to see you.
Jamie, I'm trying to downsize here.
Mr. Vogel, I'm not sure I'm adequately conveying Mr. Marrow's size.
Get him out of here. Or send him in.
Marrow threatens him to release the Brotherhood they arrested, and Dane complies.
You must be Mr. Marrow.
I've heard about the connections Altor has. You're gonna get my boys out of jail and help me destroy the Saints.
Your bargaining posture needs some work.
The Saints killed my girlfriend and crippled my best friend.
And that's unfortunate, but Altor is a business and there's no profit in revenge. Don't worry about the door, though. That one's on me.
Fine. You want money? In a few days, a shipment's coming in.
Mr. Marrow, nebulous shipment or not, I think I made myself quite...
Let's try this again. You're gonna help me destroy the Saints.
And Altor would love to be of service.
Good.
Dane then calls up Troy in an attempt to persuade him to release all the Brotherhood members currently in prison.
Chief, there's a Mr. Vogel on the line.
Put him through.
Hello, Troy.
Yeah, what do you want, Vogel?
It's not what I want, it's what I need.
Which is?
You are going to release all the Brotherhood you have locked up.
And why the fuck would I do that?
I'm looking after my clients.
Your, clients are a bunch of criminals.
Obviously, Troy doesn't want to do this for obvious reasons, but he caves into Dave's persuasion.
Spare me. Alright, they're not getting released, and that's that.
This is where we're going to have to agree to disagree. These men are going free. The only question is if you let this be settled quietly, or if you want a media circus that will make you look like a joke.
I thought Altor wanted order. Okay, letting these assholes out is gonna only make things worse.
Troy, in order to maintain the ecosystem, sometimes the rangers need to start forest fires. You should know that better than anybody. I suspect I'll hear from you soon.
Later, while the boss is walking around the city, he sees a news report about a bunch of Brotherhood being freed from the prison.
Today, a previously thought open-shut case turned into a fierce legal battle as several high-power attorneys fought tooth and nail for their clients' freedom. Curious about the court proceedings, I spoke to Chief of Police, Troy Bradshaw.
My personal opinion on the trial doesn't really matter. They were found innocent by a jury of their peers.
So you think they were guilty?
I'm sorry, Jane. Listen, I have to get back to work. Hey, why don't you try talking to Dane Vogel?
So we go do what we do best, blow shit up. After blowing up the 4 buses, the boss gets a call from Pierce saying,
They're moving more Brotherhood by boat. You gotta find a way to stop them before they reach the mainland.
Nah, don't worry. Those bitches will never make it to shore.
And then we get the option of using a boat or a fighter at the airport. I don't really care much for boats, so let's check out this fighter. After arriving at the airfield, God damn it, it's a plane? Fuck it, I don't want to restart. We hop in the plane and head to where the boats are to blow them up. After we blow up all the boats, the mission ends. In the final cutscene, we see that Marrow again charges into Dane's office, threatening him to do something about the Saints. But Dane doesn't want to deal with Marrow anymore.
Thanks for the heads up, Jamie. Is there something I can help you with?
They hit my boys when they were on the prison bus.
Between your girlfriend and your gang, I'd say you're a magnet for tragedy, Marrow.
You think this is fucking funny?
No, but I do think it's your problem.
My problems are your problems. Or do you need some fresh air to remind you?
No. See, my problem is that a sideshow freak is messing up my paperwork. Your problem is that there's a group of security guards with assault rifles pointed at your back.
Your security guards look more like a private army.
Call them whatever you want. The point is, they have big guns. I'm sorry you couldn't protect your friends. I really am, but Old Tor's done doing you favors. Come back here again, and I'll have you shot on sight.
Go fuck yourself, Vogel.
We meet up with Shondi at the arcade, where she basically has no info, nor does she remember us asking her to get info on the shipment the Brotherhood keep talking about.
So you hit the docks like I asked.
Wait, what?
After Feed Dogs concert, I called you to look into the docks, and you said...
Look, I gotta be honest, I was really stoned.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I totally am. One of the dock workers just called and said this big guy with tattoos and a scarred face was shaking people down trying to find out when some shipment was rescheduled to arrive.
Why would Mero need to ask about the time of his own shipment?
I don't know, maybe it got delayed.
And you're sure this big guy with tattoos is Mero, not just some biker guy?
I'd bet my life on it.
Deal.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean, deal?
We leave and we get a call from Pierce. Oh, I mean Shondi. Hold on.
So.
Okay, I just got some more info on Marrow's shipment.
I'm listening.
Marrow's bought enough guns to take over something that needs a lot of guns to take over. The point is that if you get to the cargo hold, you should find some nice toys to play with.
I knew I could count on you.
Bye, boss.
You there? Merrill's got a shit ton of ammo stashed in the...
Tell me something I don't know. Shondi, fill me in.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the one who told Shondi about it.
And quit trying to take Shondi's shine. We're all on the same team. We'll talk about this later.
From here, the rest of the mission is fairly simple. Head to the boat, kill everybody on board, and head down to the cargo bay.
What's up?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. What's up?
I was listening in on the police scanner, and the Coast Guard is reporting a lot of Brotherhood are coming towards you.
You sure?
Boss, are you there?
Oh, I'm fine, Shondi. Suddenly I'm not so worried about the Brotherhood.
But the Brotherhood are now attacking the boat, so we gotta defend it. And that's really it. After 3 waves, the mission ends and nothing crazy. After taking all the guns back to the HQ, the boss thinks it's time to attack the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you all seem to like the new hardware the Brotherhood decided to hook us up with. You know, up until this point, we've been toying with Mero. Kill his bitch here, steal his money there. But I'm through playing. We know where he lives, we have his guns, and I say it's time we take that motherfucker out. What do you think?
We head to their HQ, kill all of his lieutenants, and make our way through the building. On the roof, we meet up with Mero, and of course he's got a fucking minigun. Why wouldn't he? After a kind of boring boss fight, we beat Mero. But since Mero's the fucking Hulk, he overpowers us.
That felt good.
The shooting stopped. You think it's over?
Your little buddy screamed like a bitch when we trussed him up. How about you, bitch? You gonna scream?
Yeah! Mero, get out of here! Get in, man!
Mero escapes, but we're not done yet. Cool, I got the minigun. Let's go. Afterwards, we receive a call from Mero. Editing here, I forgot to record the phone call, so this is what he says.
I didn't think you'd show.
I'm surprised you have the balls to come alone.
I never said I'd be alone.
After a sort of annoying fight, we finally put Marrow down.
Any last words?
Go to hell.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
After we finally put Marrow down, the Brotherhood are finished. 1 gang down, 2 to go. Alright, let's see who we're gonna get. Fine, let's do the Sons of Samdi. Guess Johnny will have to wait. From here on out, any main story footage was recorded on an actual Xbox 360, so I wouldn't get that annoying crackling sound anymore. However, since it's an Xbox 360, at times there will be very noticeable moments of frame loss. I wish I could have gotten better footage, but what can you do? The Sons of Samdi story starts off with the boss chilling and Shaundi offering him a present.
A light bulb. Just what I always wanted.
Come on, you think I'd just give you a light bulb?
A face shredder. Just what I always wanted.
Smoke this.
Ever hear of a pipe?
Pipes cost money. Money that can be used for drugs or shoes.
What is it?
It's the Sons of Samdi's #1 product. They call it Loa Dust.
But you smoke it.
They suck at marketing, what can I say? The point is that this shit is all over campus. I mean, frats are buying it by the pound. If we get enough of the stuff, we might find out how to make it ourselves.
And then we sell it for cheaper and steal their market.
Exactly.
How much stuff we talking?
I don't know, 3 pounds? 2 for science, 1 for the weekend?
I can live with that.
So we head to the University District, take out the Samdi, and get the dust. Once we have enough, Shaundi calls us saying,
Your boogeymen are all taken care of, Shaundi.
You got great timing. I just got a tip that Mark Gabby is slinging nearby. The guy brings in a lot of money for the Samdi. Taking him out should hurt them pretty bad.
So we take out this Mark Gabby dude and deliver the drugs to Shaundi. The ending cutscene shows us the leaders of the Sons of Samdi. The General, Papa Shango or Mr. Sunshine or whatever, and Veteran Child. He's kind of a loser, not gonna lie. Nothing really happens here, they just talk about Child not delivering because the Saints are messing with him.
Gentlemen, how was business today?
Here's today's take.
There are many singles where 50 should be.
Yeah, about that. I couldn't get a hold of some of my guys.
These men steal from the General?
No, I'm not saying they're stealing. Yo, Papa Shango. I'm talking to the General.
On the streets, you may be a popular DJ, Veteran Child. But when you're in this car, you do well to remember your place.
My place?
We meet Shaundi at the pier where she says she knows someone who can reverse engineer the drugs.
So, did you find out what was in that Loa Dust shit?
Science is hard. Anyway, like I was saying, I can't work it out, but I know someone who can.
Who?
It's a woman I met in prison. She knows more about this shit than I ever will. There's only one...
What's the problem?
She's still in prison.
Great.
Don't worry about it. I know how you're gonna break in. Samson, get over here.
Hey,
Yo, is that Samson from the first...
You should probably hurry.
Basically, the plan is to head to the prison, plant the bomb on the generator. After doing that, we reach the cell and... Oh, it's Laura.
What are you doing here?
What'd you say we get you out of here, Laura?
A jailbreak? How exciting!
She's the trafficking lady from the first game.
Never mind. Anyway, one of my colored friends was talking to me, and she was saying that the real money isn't in piano lessons, it's in this thing called coma. She set up some deals with my son's friends, but I'm a little nervous about going into the city by myself because, well, I'm not poor. Could you be a dear and help me out? If you do, I'll be sure to write you a nice check.
We escape the prison very slowly and head to the city. We drop Laura off at her house, and of course she's fucking married to Tobias.
Toby!
Thanks for bringing my pumpkin muffin back. You need anything, you let me know.
Another drug trafficker from the first game.
You think you can steal from me? You think you can fucking rob me? You stupid, fucking, backstabbing piece of shit!
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry about the mess. Billy here thought it'd be a good idea to skim off the top, and well, let's just say he was wrong. Are you looking for work? Billy used to watch my back on deliveries, but I don't think he's gonna make it in today. You make sure my deals go smoothly, I'll cut you in on the action.
You think you're hard? Who the fuck do you think you are? I feel alive! I am not a man to fuck with!
He's kind of a tweaker. Back at the church, hotel? Whatever. Laura tells us that she knows how to make the drug, and the boss says that they need to stop them from producing anymore. Shondi remembers that she used to date a guy who told her where the Samdi grow their drugs.
Hey, can we, talk about the lower dust already?
Right. Sorry. That stuff is very sophisticated. I won't bore you with all the details like acetone and trichloroethane, but there is definitely some very good pot in there.
As long as we can make the shit, it could have embalming fluid in it for all I care.
Making it won't be a problem. I'll give the recipe to Shondi.
Now all we gotta do is stop those fuckers from producing anymore.
Well, seeing as they're turning out so much product, they'd need a... Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What's up?
In college, I dated this guy who would sell for the Suns, and he mentioned that they used to grow all their shit on a farm off campus.
And this is coming up for the first time. Why?
I forgot.
You're right. You are an idiot.
Hey!
Thanks for your help, Laura.
Where are you going?
I've got a farm to burn down.
We can't just charge into that place.
You don't have to.
What do you mean?
Tobias is outside in the car. He's got a pilot's license. Why don't you just have him fly you over the farm?
You gotta be kidding me.
Does it look like I'm joking?
So Tobias and the boss head to where the farm is and destroy it. This is another fairly simple mission. Just shoot at the things and you win. After this, Mr. Sunshine and the General press Veteran Child to see if he knows anything about how this happened. Veteran Child says he used to date Shondi and told her about the farms, and that she's running with the Saints now. The General then tells Veteran Child to go and kill Shondi.
The Saints raised my farm.
That's some shitty luck.
A helicopter-mounted machine gun has nothing to do with luck.
Well, how... Yo, can you cut that shit out? You're freaking me out. How did they find out about the farm?
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know what...
Stop lying.
Dude, I said I don't...
And he said, stop lying.
I'm telling you the truth, man. I don't know how they found out.
Then you are not very useful, are you?
I don't know how they found out, but I got some ideas.
Enlighten me.
I used to date this bitch Shondi, and there's a chance, a small fucking chance, that I might have gotten stoned and told her about the farm.
Where is this Shondi?
Word is she rolls with the Saints now.
Let him go. Veteran Child, you will go kill this Shondi. If you fail to do this, Mr. Sunshine will burn you alive. Does this sound fair? Excellent. Let's be on our way.
At the HQ, Veteran Child somehow just casually walks into the Saints headquarters and kidnaps Shondi.
I've been watching this place. I know you're here alone.
Not for long, I'm not, so you better get the...
Don't make this difficult.
Bitch!
The boss catches them but somehow lets him escape.
Back off! Back the fuck off!
You think you're walking out of here?
Unless you want a bullet in this bitch, you're goddamn right I am.
Kid, you just made a stupid...
You know who I am!
Seeing as I'm gonna kill you in a few seconds, I don't really give a shit.
Keep your distance!
After this, the boss receives a call from Veteran Child saying,
"If you want to see Shondi again, you better come to Cox."
So we head there. After killing all the Somdi, we learn it was a trap. Not a very good one at that. And the boss calls Pierce telling him what happened. Pierce tells the boss that the Veteran Child was booked to perform at a different club, so we head there.
Veteran Child was never here. You got anything?
Yeah, Veteran Child was scheduled to spin it on track tonight. Want me to get a crew and take him out?
Nah, no worries. I can drop this arsehole myself.
Veteran Child is here with Shondi, so we have to throw conveniently placed flashbangs to separate them.
You never should have come here!
And fuck. Okay, attempt 2. The game doesn't want you dealing full damage right up. Oh my god, I hate this mission. Okay, throw the flashbang, shoot Veteran Child. Why are you shooting her? What the fuck? We kill Veteran Child and rescue Shondi.
Shondi, you okay?
My ex-boyfriend's a dick.
Pretty much, yeah. I can't believe you got your ass kicked by that chump.
Did I mention that my ex-boyfriend's a dick?
You should go home and rest.
If by resting you mean smoking an ounce, then hell yeah.
Later, we meet up with Shondi at a frat party, because Shondi being Shondi. She says her ex has info on some Somdi drug labs.
What's going on?
Beer bomb!
No shit! I mean, why are we at a frat party?
If I can drink free, I'll meet anywhere. My ex called me and said he got some dirt for us.
I thought I killed your ex.
Different ex. Now come on.
What's up, Shondi?
Hey Blake, what you got for me?
White Widow?
I was talking about the info you called me about, but pass the piece.
Earlier today, I went to Shivington to find party favors for tonight. While I was buying, I noticed some Somdi wheeling in a bunch of chemicals into a building.
You sure?
I know a drug lab when I see one.
I'm gonna blow up some dust lamps. You wanna come?
You go have fun. I think I'll stay here.
Suit yourself.
So we had him blow them up. Another fairly basic mission, just blowing up multiple drug labs. No biggie. The final cutscene just shows the General and Mr. Sunshine discussing their plans.
What are you thinking, my friend?
It's beautiful.
And expensive.
More money will come.
You had best be right. Between the farm and this fire, we cannot afford to have anything go wrong with our next shipment.
Don't worry, General. The shipment will be safe.
These saints are proving themselves to be quite the nuisance.
Then perhaps it's time we speak to their leader.
While on a walk, some Somdi jump the boss and kidnap him. And while... Actually, I'll just play the clip. This is my favorite cutscene.
Wakey, wakey.
Where am I?
You are sitting with your betters, my friend. I wanted to see the face of the individual who had caused me so much trouble. So far, I find the experience to be underwhelming.
Who the fuck are you?
I am the man whose property you stole and destroyed.
Oops.
You needn't dwell on your mistakes. You will not live to learn from them.
That's so.
I'm afraid it is.
Who the fuck are you?
They call me Mr. Sunshine.
Well, listen, Sunshine. I don't care how fucked up your face is. I ain't scared of you or that other arsehole.
Pity.
Gentlemen, I'm through meeting with my adversary. If you please, dispose of this trash.
Of course, General.
You're a general? Hey, you hear that? That arsehole? He thinks he's all... Oh, shit! This is a bad time to be fucked up.
After the cutscene, we get a call from Shandi saying the Samdi are attacking the hideout, so we have to drive over there and rescue her.
What the hell did you do, boss? The Somni are tearing our place apart.
Shandi, you're not here, so how am I hearing you?
Holy shit, are you high?
You know what's cool about you? Your name. Is that Irish?
I'm gonna die. Great.
At least it looks like you've sobered up some. Pierce called. The Somdi are tailing him back here. We gotta give him a hand.
After rescuing Shandi, the mission is fairly tame. Just spend the next 5 minutes or so shooting Somdi. It's whatever.
How you feeling?
Comfortable. And very hungry.
You need help standing up?
No, I'm good here.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
You know, there could be some more guys looking for you.
You could take him, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's good.
Fucking lightweights.
After sobering up, we head to this random spot near the dome to start the mission. Wait, why are we back at the HQ? If the mission was... whatever. Basically, Pierce is bitching that he's not useful, and Shandi proves he isn't by telling us the Samdi are using helicopters to transport drugs around the city.
Come on!
Sorry, girl. No self-respecting brother plays hacky sack. Why you got the cheerleader calling the shots and not me?
Right here.
Pierce, I put you in charge of the Ronin. What more do you want?
I can do more to help.
Do you know how the Sons of Samdi are still moving product after we torched their farm and drug labs?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
Why you gotta be like that?
I'm just saying, don't bitch unless you got a solution.
Guys.
My solution is to do more than wait around for one of the 600 guys Shonda used to fuck to give us a call.
There's a bunch of helicopters dropping cargo over Samdi territory.
How the hell you know that? Gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'll tell you what, Pierce. If you want to watch me blow up some helicopters, you're more than welcome.
So the boss and Pierce go and destroy some helicopters. This is another fairly basic mission where not much happens. Basically, you just sit in a car and shoot at helicopters, while having to combat the shitty driving AI and shitty console controls with no aim assist. There is a few goofy Pierce moments, but it's whatever. It's a fairly mid mission.
Now there's no more weed. The phone. No, that makes no sense.
In the final cutscene, for his failure, the general fucking cuts off Mr. Sunshine's ear?
I took no pleasure in this, my friend, but a price needed to be paid for failure.
Don't worry. I only need one ear to hear the whispers of the Loa.
After this, Papa Shango, Sunshine, whatever his name is talking to some crackheads. He has no drugs to sell them, and he says that the Saints have them all. He tells them to go take the drugs and keep whatever they want.
Are they slinging? I'll buy from them.
No, you will not. You are upset and want your drugs. This I understand. But there are other solutions.
Like what?
You all will go and steal the drugs from the Saints.
Are you fucking crazy? They'll kill us all.
Perhaps. But if they don't, you will be taken care of for quite some time.
We get to keep what we take?
Oh, yes.
This mission is actually kind of interesting. We don't fight any actual Samdi. The entire mission is fighting off crackheads trying to steal our drugs. This mission is also kind of mid, and honestly, the most interesting thing is just you're killing crackheads. Basically, throughout the mission, we just have to constantly defend Pierce and Shondi as they get a truck, load up the drugs, and then again when we have to drive all the way back to the HQ. It's essentially just a defend mission. It's boring. Once we get the truck back to the HQ, a cutscene shows that there's a couple of crackheads attempting to steal some of the drugs. And well, knowing the boss, you know how that turns out.
Hey!
I need that!
Where's Sunshine?
Give me the dust.
Fine. Where's Sunshine?
What does it matter? You're gonna kill me anyway.
I'm in no rush.
He hangs out at the old meat packing plant.
See? Was that so hard?
Damn, bro got the good ending. That's crazy. At the HQ, Shondi wants to come with the boss to kill Sunshine, but he makes a good point.
Is Pierce talking shit again? Because I don't care what.
This doesn't have anything to do with Pierce. If a strung-out DJ almost took you out, a crazy motherfucker like Sunshine will tear you apart. I don't have time to babysit you.
You won't have to babysit.
Stick to tactics, Shondi. This conversation's over.
Upon reaching the meatpacking plant, we have to fight through an army of Samdi to reach Mr. Sunshine. Once we finally reach Mr. Sunshine, he starts to perform fucking voodoo magic on us and throws us across the goddamn room. This dude's fucking weird. This boss fight is actually kind of annoying a bit. Every once in a while, Mr. Sunshine will use his little voodoo doll and you have to shoot it so then you can damage him a bit. And then you have other Samdi members just constantly shooting at you. It's a little annoying. Not the worst though. Once we finally beat Mr. Sunshine, we get the most Orifar moment in the entire series.
This fight is far from over. You think that will stop me?
For fuck's sake, die already!
We meet up with Shondi at the gym? Okay. Anyways, she has a plan to track the General's limo by hacking the police's camera network to monitor where he's at.
I'm surprised you can run 5 minutes without coughing up a lung, let alone 5 miles.
I'm full of surprises.
Then surprise me. Tell me how we're gonna take out the General.
Well, that creep's always riding around in that limo of his, right?
Yeah?
So I figure the easiest way to find him is to go and tap into the traffic cameras at the police station.
I don't know if easiest would be the word I'd use.
All right, so it's not the easiest way, but it's the quickest. Besides, now I get to tag along.
Are you high? Or do you not remember the part when I told you I wasn't gonna babysit you?
Okay, so you're gonna hack into the traffic cameras then? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go, boss.
So the two head to the police station, but first they stop to get some disguises.
This should be a new look for you. You look great in a jumpsuit.
Never say that again.
You gotta learn how to take a compliment, boss.
So once you tap into these computers, you'll be able to find the General?
Just tapping into the cameras isn't enough. That's why Pierce is jacking some electronics so we can set up surveillance at the hideout.
Really? Purple jumpsuits? They're not even trying. They head into the police station and try to act normal.
Welcome to the Stillwater Police Department. How may I help you?
Word is you got some broke-ass computers.
We're here to fix the computers in the monitoring station.
God, there's always something acting up in this place. The monitoring station's upstairs.
You know, you'd think the police would know who the boss and Shondi is. And Shondi. Anyways, we head up to the monitor station, and this is just another long defend mission. She takes like 5 minutes to finish, and we just spend the whole time shooting cops. After she finishes, we head into a helicopter and... fuck. There, we made it back. The boss tells the Saints to unload the shit and set it up because he's the boss and he's not doing it.
All right, people, here's the deal. We got a truck full of electronic shit that I don't know how to use. I want you guys to help unload the truck and set up shop here. Once we're up and running, I want someone watching these monitors 24/7. The moment someone sees that fucking limo, I want to know about it. Let's get to work. This is gonna work, right?
Probably.
You had me break into a police station with something that would probably work?
Well, you know, I thought it would be good times.
Thanks, Shondi.
Anytime.
After monitoring the cameras, a Saints member locates the general, and the boss and Shondi head to the mall where they'll set up a trap for him.
I found the limo.
Hey, Shondi, where the hell are you?
So,
Get up, we gotta get moving.
what, you're actually taking me along?
I can't get a hold of Pierce.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. Now get up, you gotta catch that limo.
Here he comes, get ready.
We take out the general's guards, and he escapes into the underground shopping mall. Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest, I've never struggled in a mission this hard before. I was just constantly getting fucked by AI or Shondi being stupid. I think I died at least like 5 times due to bullshit, and only one death was truly my fault. That and playing on an Xbox 360 with a very inconsistent frame rate didn't help at all. Anyway, we make our way to the general and have a pretty easy boss fight. Just shoot a few rockets at him and boom, easy.
Your time has come. Walk all over these.
I only enjoy
And thus the end of the Sons of Samdi.
Is he dead?
You got a light?
That's it, huh?
Seeing as we stole their drugs, cornered the lower dust market, took their territory and killed their leader, I'm pretty sure the Sons of Samdi are fucked.
So, how'd I do?
Well, he's dead and you're not, so I'd say pretty goddamn good.
So you think I could take Gat?
Not in your fucking life.
What about Pierce?
Probably not.
Veteran child?
Since he's dead, I'm pretty sure you'll kick his ass.
You're an asshole.
Two down, one to go. The Ronin mission starts off with Johnny and Pierce discussing their plan to rob the Ronin casino.
Okay, so what's the plan?
You and I enter the casino here. Once inside, we need to distract this security guard. I was thinking you could catch me cheating or some shit like that. Anyway, while the guard's concerned with throwing me out, Gat'll sneak in through this security door. Don't worry, I already got today's passcode from the blackjack dealer Shondi's fucking. Now once inside, Gat'll have to sneak past the guards to cut the power. And when that happens, we only have about 45 seconds before the backup generator turns on. During the blackout, though...
Hold up, man. I mean, I love the dream house you built here and everything. But what if we just start here, walk into the casino, and just shoot all the motherfuckers that are between us and the money?
Well, you know...
It will be a lot faster.
And a lot more fun.
Yeah, but...
Fuck it, let's go. Good call, Johnny.
So the boss and Johnny head to the casino. On the way there, Gat gives some lore about the Ronin.
You're gonna love what I got planned for the Ronin.
Who's in charge of the Ronin?
A kid named Shogo Okuji. Now, he probably spends more time on his head than he does on his bike, but it doesn't change the fact that he's totally ruthless.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that kid. Hey, where's Pierce?
Pierce is picking up some of the other Saints and meeting us there. I figure we can get the party started without him.
At the casino, the plan's simple. We kill every motherfucker in there. After clearing out the Ronin, we must protect Johnny while he opens up the security room. Once finished, we load up all the money into a truck and head to Aisha's house. And then for some reason, Gat starts talking about needing to launder the money like that matters to us. We're criminals, who cares?
Well, that went pretty well.
Yeah, but before we start buying new cars, we better clean this money.
Yeah, we've got to find a place to hide the cash before we can worry about cleaning it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll take it to Isha's.
Really? Well, I didn't think she'd be down for that.
Yeah, it should be fine.
The end cutscene doesn't really show us much. It just shows us who Shogo and Junichi is.
Sword. Listen, Junichi. I know you're having a hard time adjusting to the way I run things here. But how about you let me deal with my father, and you deal with whatever the fuck I tell you to deal with?
Of course, Shogo.
Excellent.
At Aisha's house, the guys just have the money sitting out on Aisha's table. And of course, she sees it. They tell her what happened, and she wants the money gone.
It's a little complicated.
We shot up a Ronin casino and stole the cash.
And you brought that shit here.
Ish, who else we gonna trust with the money?
But the Ronin know you stole it, right?
Well, they wouldn't have if we would've went with my plan.
Yeah, well, if we went with your plan, we'd still be talking about it.
Fuck off, Gat.
Excuse me?
Shut up, we're on.
The news starts to talk about the robbery, and we get to see Troy again.
Please, Troy Bradshaw. Chief, how's the investigation going?
This is an investigation, Miss Valderrama. I can't get into details.
Can you say anything about 3rd Street Saints' involvement?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This leaked security footage shows the leader of the Saints, recent fugitive and Saint Lieutenant Johnny Gat, as well as an unknown accomplice assaulting the casino. Obviously, the 3rd Street Saints are back after a long hiatus.
All right!
Woo!
Oh, God.
Unknown accomplice my ass!
Miss Valder...
Also, reports claim that Ultor is pressing the police department for a quicker response.
One of Altar's investments was robbed. Of course they want their money back.
All right, we've had our 15 minutes. Let's clean this money.
After this, the boss heads to clean the money. This mission is pretty boring, not gonna lie. It's just a lot of go here, go there type stuff, and then spend 5 minutes being driven around by an AI. I think my game bugged too, cause no Ronin ever spawned despite having 2 stars with them. Afterwards, we learn that Shogo's father's very upset with him, and he's coming to Stillwater to show him how to better lead the Ronin.
Mr. Okuchi doesn't sound happy. That's because his son has brought him much shame. Okuji-san is coming to America to teach Shogo how to lead.
Is that good or bad?
That depends on who you are.
Wakarimashita, Chichue.
Back at Aisha's house, the boss is waiting for Gat when he barges in with a Ronin dude.
Who the hell is that?
Yo, that's our new house guest, baby. Caught this asshole riding around our turf.
Got something you want to tell me?
Go to hell.
That wasn't very nice.
Johnny, I just bought that table.
Sorry about that. Why the fuck are you here?
Whatever you do to me is nothing compared to what Mr. Akuji will do to you.
The Ronin dude was riding around in our turf, and then they learned that Mr. Akuji is coming to town, but they don't know when. And then Gat... yeah.
It'll wash out.
It better.
What the fuck's an Akuji?
Kazuo Okuji's the father of Shogo Okuji. The asshole's running the Ronin.
Okay, so who cares?
This guy's a fucking boogeyman. When I was in jail, I would listen to some of the Ronin talk about what this guy did in Japan. It's not pretty.
You think he's all talk?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. You cool taking out those fuckers by yourself? I gotta clean up around the house.
No problem, man. I got this.
So the boss heads out to deal with the rest of the Ronin plotting an attack. This is another fairly easy mission. Literally, the recording for this mission is just 4 minutes long, including the cutscenes. After taking out all the Ronin, we learn that Ultor and the Ronin have been working together, and Ultor wants all the money the Saints took from the casino back.
Ultor and the Ronin have had a very healthy relationship in the past, but lately, well, when I pay protection money, I expect some fucking protection.
Watch yourself, Vogel.
The Saints are a concern, Shogo.
Not for long.
Why's that?
I've got my best man working on that now.
We also learned that Junichi is scoping out Aisha's house. And well, since we just finished Mission 3, I think you should know what's coming next.
Moshi Moshi.
Speak English.
What is it, Shogo?
I'm in a meeting with Dane Vogel. He wants assurances that the thing...
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Like always.
At the start of the next mission, we see that Junichi has broken in and tied up Aisha and asking where the money is.
I don't take much pleasure in this.
Then let me go.
That depends on you.
Aisha doesn't care that I'm stopping by, does she?
Fuck no. Aisha doesn't go out much. She loves company.
And as the boss and Gat arrive, well, I'll just let you watch.
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
If you're calm, help us find the money and do what I say. I give you my word you will live.
Ish, you home?
Johnny, it's a...
Ish!
Get out of the way!
Aisha is now dead. Well, for real this time. Outside, the boss fends off the Ronin while we wait for help to arrive to take Johnny to the hospital. After a while, the ambulance doesn't arrive, so the boss calls up somebody to come pick him up. Once in the car, we must defend oncoming Ronin attackers, while this dude has the least sense of urgency ever. Seriously, this dude takes like 50 fucking detours to get to the hospital. Why are we driving all around the city? Just go straight there, dude.
Johnny, you're gonna be fine.
Gotta save Ish.
Once we finally reach the hospital, the boss calls Pierce and tells him to find out when Mr. Akuji arrives.
Pierce, listen up. Johnny got laid out by one of the Ronin.
That mean I get a promotion?
Don't get too excited, arsehole. Gad'll be back up in no time.
Yo, that came out wrong.
Just shut up and listen. Gat was looking into a Japanese crime boss called Akuji. This guy's coming to town soon and I want to know when.
Got it.
Don't fuck this up, Pierce. I'm not in a good mood.
At the hideout, Pierce gives the boss info about Mr. Akuji's flight, and they head out to the airport.
I'm not Shandi, so I had to, do actual work to get that.
What, you bribe someone?
Why you gotta be an asshole? Akuji bought every first-class seat on the plane. Looks like he's traveling with friends.
That'll make killing him a lot more interesting.
Well, if you want to welcome him to America, you better hurry. His plane's gonna land soon.
On their way there, the boss and Pierce have one of their little squabbles.
What the hell are we listening to?
That was my music.
Too bad it sucked.
When you run the Saints, you can listen to whatever the hell you want. But right now, I'm in charge of the radio.
Why you gotta be like that?
At the airport, the boss and Pierce head to Akuji's gate, but he isn't there.
They're getting away!
We better follow him.
We do this goofy little golf cart chase and then finish off some Ronin, and the mission ends. We learned that Akuji was on the flight, it's just that Junichi saw Boss and Pierce, and he got Mr. Akuji off before they could attack.
What happened, Junichi?
What happened is that you left your father to die.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Junichi. What happened?
I went to the airport to safeguard Okuji-san's arrival. Once I saw the leader of the Saints making a move towards the terminal, I made my way to the plane so I could evacuate your father. His entourage willingly gave their lives to ensure his safety.
Let me speak to him.
No.
What?
Your father made it quite clear he doesn't wish to speak to you. Anything you have to say to him will go through me.
You ungrateful little...
Sayonara.
In the next mission, while at a bar, Pierce and the boss receive a random call saying,
Sup?
How badly do you want the man who hurt Johnny Gat?
Who is this?
Junichi will be at Kanto tonight. This is our chance for revenge.
Our chance? Who the fuck are you?
Where you going?
I'm taking out the son of a bitch that killed Aisha.
So the boss heads to Kanto.
Die with some honor.
There the boss faces off with Junichi, and honestly, the worst mission in the game. The combat is slow, boring, and Junichi cheats half the time. You're supposed to counter his attacks, but the window is so small, and then he'll just grab you and throw you if you mess up. It's really annoying. Thankfully, there's a little trick you can do by just charging your attacks and land some damage. Periodically though, once you do enough damage, some more Ronin will show up that you have to fight off before he starts to attack you again. I hate doing this mission, and unfortunately, we'll have to do another one later. Once we finish killing Junichi, the mission ends. That's what we came here to do.
Is everything okay, Father?
He's dead, Shogo. Junichi is dead. And all I'm left with is you.
Is that so bad?
It's worse than you could ever imagine.
Father,
Leave me in peace, Shogo.
I'll make you proud, Father. I'll finish what Junichi started. I'll kill Gat. I'll...
Do whatever you want, Shogo. Just do it away from me.
The boss visits Gat while he's in the hospital.
I cut him up myself.
While there, the Ronin infiltrate the building and cut the power.
Hello? How can I help you? Excuse me. You can't go that way. Hello, security?
How you doing?
She's dead. You really gotta ask.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to ask you to return to the waiting room.
Funeral?
We're waiting for you.
Cut it.
How long till you're back?
Doc said I should be up and murdering in a couple of days. Well, you know, he didn't say murdering, but you get the idea.
Time to leave.
Fuck yeah.
So the boss helps Gat escape. This mission is actually kind of unique. We have to push Gat around on a gurney, moving from room to room while killing Ronin.
You know, you could have brought flowers instead of a gang of people trying to kill me.
Nah, flowers aren't nearly as fun.
Once we finally reach the entrance to the hospital, yeah, so we head to the roof.
There's a chopper on the roof. It's our best chance out of here.
This part is simple though, just fly back and we're done. In the end cutscene, Dane Vogel and Mr. Akuji are having a meeting, where Dane basically just says the Ronin gotta lock in and stop fucking up, or they won't work with them anymore. But Mr. Akuji turns down the offer, and Altor cuts ties with the Ronin.
I'm not a 20-something who is impressed by a power tie, Mr. Vogel. I suggest you stop trying to bully me.
Mr. Akuji, your son and I negotiated a very reasonable contract.
My son's an idiot, Mr. Vogel. If you wish for the Ronin's protection, you had best be prepared to offer us something much more substantial.
That's not going to happen.
Then our business is concluded.
Mr. Akuji, I can't possibly stress how unwise this could—
Be silent. You can show yourself out now.
Well, I guess that's that. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Later at the HQ, Dane Vogel shows up and tells us that he knows where Mr. Akuji lives, and he wants us to go there and take them out.
What do you want?
I want to help you.
If I need any Altor Unlimited sunglasses, I'll steal them.
So you're familiar with our products?
Fuck off, Vogel.
Do you want our help or not?
Maybe.
Yes.
No.
Well, this is a well-oiled machine.
What do you got?
We've recently severed our ties with the Ronin.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
I know where the Akujis lay their heads. I doubt any of your lieutenants have that information.
I don't know. Sean just fucked a lot of guys.
Gat's talking sense.
How do we know it's not a trap?
That part's easy. I'll wait for you here. If you don't make it back, one of your boys can take me out.
Yo, why don't we just cut the waiting part?
I think the waiting part is very important.
Gat, you're with me. Pierce, you're babysitting Vogel.
You sure you don't want me to take out this asshole now?
Save the bullet for Akuji.
And so the boss and Gat head over to the hotel. They move from floor to floor, planting bombs and killing Ronin. At the top, the boss kills all the lieutenants and fucking base jumps from the top of the building. The ending cutscene just shows that Mr. Akuji still hates his son.
I had no idea how far my shame could extend.
Don't worry, Father. I'll fix this.
No, you won't, Shogo. You'll continue to disappoint me.
At Aisha's funeral, Shogo shows up and tries to kill us for everything that we've done, but Gat's not having any of it. But Shogo leaves us no choice.
You two have humiliated my family for the last time!
Leave, little boy.
Look at me when I'm talking to you!
Fuck off, Akuji. I'm not killing anyone at Ishi's funeral. Tonight, tomorrow, you name a time and I will gladly fuck you up. But not now.
How noble. Nobility is sorely overrated.
After dealing enough damage to Shogo, we have to take out a bunch of his Ronin.
Can't beat me. I'll avenge you.
Once that's done, Shogo attempts to flee on a motorcycle, but the boss quickly puts a stop to that.
Let's go, guys.
And then the hardest moment of the game happens.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Please, stop.
Not so fun when you're fighting someone who isn't tied to a chair, is it?
I didn't kill her!
You ordered it.
I'm sorry.
Well, that brings her back, doesn't it? You couldn't even let her have a burial, you fucking piece of shit.
No, please. No.
Kill me, but don't do this! Just kill me, damn it! Don't do this!
Back at the hideout, the boss and Gat are having some boss and Gat time.
I hope that fucker's still screaming.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Shago's dead by now.
The guy can dream, right?
Pierce shows up and tells the boss that he found an old friend of his.
Who is it?
You can see for yourself in a few minutes.
You brought him here?
How do you know this arsehole isn't trying to kill me?
Please. I would never kill my favorite assassin.
Mr. Wong. This guy used to have me running around killing guys in hot dog suits.
This is Mr. Wong. He was a hitman list giver in the first game.
Your table is this way, sir. My name is Wang Shengtai. Welcome to my tea house. Please sit down. It is an honor to meet you. It is rare in this country to find someone with your tenacity. Contained inside are the specifics about a group of men who have wronged my family. Go and speak to them, but they are not to be harmed.
He heard me wrong. I wish for them all to be dead. Do we have a deal?
Gucci and I have a long history. I have also had several unpleasant dealings with his son.
What did Shogo do?
When he was younger, he killed Mr. Wong's dog.
You fucking kidding me?
I do not joke about Sadie.
But suddenly, the Ronin attack.
Is that?
Were you followed?
Shit, I don't know.
He was fucking followed.
You aren't gonna believe this.
Bunch of Ronin goons are coming this way?
Well, yeah.
You ready for this, Wong?
Whoa. I have not killed a man in quite some time.
We must defend the support structures holding up the city from the Ronin attackers. Over the course of the mission, we defend 2 locations from attackers. It's kind of boring. They just show up in waves over the course of the mission and you just shoot them. I want to take a moment and say this area is only really used for this mission. And not gonna lie, I feel like it's a waste for the Saints to just leave this place in ruin. You can easily have your own little hidden city type shit going on here. You know, a Yakuza Purgatory type place down here. They were able to fix up the hotel building, why not the rest? I don't know, just an interesting thought. After defending for long enough, Mr. Akuji finally shows up, but we quickly take care of him, but unfortunately he escapes.
I'm fine, but Akuji won't stop here.
I know. We gotta lock our shit down. When the Ronin come back at us, I want to be ready.
Later, during the Heritage Festival? What? When was this ever mentioned? At the festival, Gat is acting as a bodyguard for Wong in case any Ronin attack. And sure enough, they do.
useless cripple. Be thankful for the merciful deaths you and your rabble are receiving. It's nothing compared to what I will do to the Saints when I'm through here.
You talk too much.
Wong's assistant calls the boss and informs him on what's going on, and the boss races there.
What's wrong?
The Ronin have attacked the Heritage Festival. Mr. Wong won't last against Akuji.
Where's Gat?
He ran off to fight the Ronin as they approached.
Sit tight. I'm on my way.
Wait, why are you making me go to the docks? Why can't I just drive there? This game is dumb sometimes. We reach a boat and... Dude, what the fuck is that? Holy shit, this is so annoying. At the festival, I get fucked! At the festival, we take out a bunch of Ronin and see Mr. Akuji running towards these boats, so we chase after him.
What the hell?
We make our way through the boats that have a very annoying layout, and once we finally reach Akuji, we have our second sword fight.
It ends here.
Let's hurry this up. I want to hit TNA.
Weirdly, this sword fight is way easier than Junichi's. I had zero issues countering his attacks. He is just way easier to kill. Why did they make this guy easier than Junichi? That doesn't really make much sense. Usually the boss is stronger than his underling.
Oh!
Did you really think you could match my skill?
No. I'm gonna cheat.
Finish it.
Put Wong on the phone. Hey, Wong, I want you to hear something. Come on, be a good sport. You hear that, Wong? You're welcome. Thanks.
When I escape, the world will not be big enough for you to hide in.
Luckily for me, you're gonna burn to death in a few minutes. Your son never should have fucked with my friends.
We have now defeated Akuji, and thus the Ronin as well. All gangs are now officially finished, and the Saints again control Stillwater. But there's still one looming threat to deal with.
As many of you know, the restoration of Saints Row is a tremendous success, but that was just the beginning of what Ultor has in mind for Stillwater. This is Shivington. Once a pristine set of tenement homes, this neighborhood has devolved into a dangerous ghetto filled with undesirables such as these. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, ugly buildings, unwashed masses, what the hell is Ultor thinking? My friends, we are thinking about the future. Picture this, glass towers, clean streets, and no one below the poverty line trying to wash your car. Impossible? For a lesser company, maybe. Now, I'm not here to make idle promises or vague predictions. No offense to all of you politicians out there. No, I'm here to show you how we're going to do it. Now, obviously, before we can remodel Shivington, we need to own the land. So how do we do that? By directing the gangs towards Sunnyvale. Not only are we lowering the number of our detractors, we are lowering the property value as well, which means when we buy the land, the savings get passed on to you, the stockholders. The gangs cripple each other. We direct funds to the Stillwater Police Department, they increase police presence, and pretty soon, all those nasty little gangbangers are gone. crime stops, property value goes up, and now your population looks like this.
The boss heads into a bar where the Masako quickly follows suit. The Masako are Altor's security, private, police, Merryweather, whatever. Go, 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 go! They attempt to take out the boss, but the boss is built different.
This could be going better.
We fight our way out of the bar and get a call from Gad saying the Masako are going after Pierce and Shondi, and then we have to go rescue them.
Hey, you got a second?
Little busy, Gat.
Yeah? Well, I got a couple APCs trying to run my ass down. Listen, if they're coming for us, you can bet your ass they're gunning for Pierce and Shawnee, too. You gotta go check on them.
I'll take care of it.
The boss heads over to Pierce first and rescues him.
You got some amazing timing.
Then we head to Shondi where we rescue her, and the three go back to the hideout where they discuss what's going on.
I liked Ultor a lot more when they just made clothes.
What you do to piss these guys off?
Fuck if I know.
Yo, I signed on for killing gangbangers, not fighting some SWAT team from hell.
Don't worry about it, Pierce. We'll take care of it.
The fuck you mean don't worry about it? These guys are packing space age shit.
Hey, Shondi, you date anyone who worked at a place called the Pyramid?
No.
For real?
All right. You two find out whatever you can about this place. I want to take these assholes apart.
We meet up with Gat, Shondi, and Pierce at a Mexican restaurant?
Yeah. Ultor's built a huge R&D facility underneath Mount Claflin.
Let me guess. They aren't developing a better bread box.
Honestly, they probably are. They're just, you know, developing guns and body armor, too.
Why is Ultor gunning for us?
It doesn't matter. Here's the plan. Pierce and Shondi, I want the two of you to hit the streets and take out as much Ultor property as you can. If Ultor wants to come after us, fine. But we're gonna make it fucking cost them. Gat, you and I are gonna hit the Pyramid.
Well, we don't get to blow shit up in public?
Fine. We can do some damage street side, but we've got to be quick. I don't want to give Ultor any more of a heads up than we have to.
So we head to the row and cause some havoc. Get 4 stars? Easy. Just head over to the police station and, you know. After you hit 4 stars, it's time to clear our rep at Forgive and Forget. So we... Dude, these guys love their fucking RPGs. Okay, 4 stars, and what the fuck is going on out here? I fuck! Once that's done, we can head to the pyramid via a secret entrance where we meet up with Gat. Gat and the boss make their way to the research base to find a keycard so they can plant bombs? Dude, what the fuck? The Saints are actually terrorists for real now. Once the bombs are planted, Gat and the boss make a quick escape. In the final cutscenes, we see that the Ultor exec board is concerned about the Saints and wants them dealt with, but Dane doesn't see them as a problem.
The Saints are out of control.
That was the point.
When you budgeted funds for force majeure, we didn't realize compromising the pyramid was what you had in mind.
We're dealing with violent criminals. Are you really surprised they might do something, I don't know, violent? The pyramid was not going to last forever. It's better to spin this now when we are the victims than when Channel 6 does an undercover expose.
Dane, fix the problem.
Okay, maybe I'm being too obtuse. Let me try this again. There is no problem.
We've had enough of your ego.
My ego is what got you this far.
Finish off the Saints, or being fired is the least of your worries.
Is that all?
Take care of this, Dane.
Of course I will.
Pierce delivers the boss a tip about some Ultor execs having a meeting or party on a yacht off the coast of Stillwater.
Looking to crash your party?
Thinking about it.
Well, your history with boats is pretty solid, so, this seems like a good idea. I think I'm gonna go find Shondi.
Good idea.
Don't you care who sent it?
Nope.
But it's probably a trap.
Yep.
After getting on a jet ski, oh my god. I swear to fucking god, stop fucking moving. There. We make our way to the boat and take out all the execs. Please excuse my frame rate. My Xbox just really doesn't like the water in this game. An exec tries to escape via boat, but we chase them down and kill them. Haha, fuck you, you piece of shit helicopter. While Dane is having a press conference about the execs that were killed, Kat and the boss attempt to take out Dane.
You in position, Johnny?
Oh yeah.
Just make sure I get to Vogel.
However, their plan sorta goes awry.
Are rumors of Ultor taking over Demolition Valley?
As most of you know, the Ultor board of directors were assassinated the other night, and while we at Ultor would like to take the time to mourn their passing, sadly that's a luxury we don't have. The corporate office has named me chairman, and I wanted to personally let you all know, not only will business continue as usual, but we will be taking even greater strides forward. Monica Hughes has graciously greenlit a project that's very dear to us at Ultor, the revitalization of Shivington. In the coming days...
He's got a gun!
Mr. Vogel, come with us.
The boss chases down Dane, causing him to flee to the Ultor building and putting it into lockdown. Gat calls us and he says,
Yo, you killed that asshole Vogel yet?
Nah, not yet. He's got a Phillips building in lockdown. I don't know how to get in.
The security station's all over the outside of that thing. You take a helicopter and blow those things up, you'll crash their security.
So we hop in a conveniently placed helicopter and destroy the security booths, thingies, whatever. And once that's done, we enter the building in the most Aura Farm way ever. And once in, we can finally kill Dane. He kind of just does nothing and just stands there shooting at us.
All right, let's not be too hasty here. You're upset, you're frustrated, and you've got a gun, which you know I'd really like it if you would put that away.
You should have thought of that before you sent a team to wipe out my gang.
I tried telling the board that going after the Saints was a big mistake.
They should have listened to you.
Believe me, right now I am agreeing with you 100%. But you have to look at the positives. You're alive, they're dead, and you have the Saints' #1 fan running all...
We missed it?
Told ya. Now pay up.
Where the fuck were you guys?
Traffic.
What?
He's not joking. The roads have been blocked off.
You see Gat out there?
Oh, he's fine. He's still out there killing cops.
Figures.
What is it?
It's done. Time to pull out of there.
You sure? Get the fuck off of me! I mean, I'm not running out of ammo anytime soon.
I'm sure. See you back home.
Later.
Who you calling now?
Our ride.
Welcome aboard.
So what do we do now?
This is our city. We do whatever the fuck we want to do.
And there you have it, the ending to an amazing game. We watched as the Saints rose from nothing into a major force in the city, fell, and rose back to power. This game series is just so amazing and fun. If you've never played it, I suggest you do, even though I just kinda spent the last 2 hours spoiling the entire game. Now, there is a DLC that continues the story of Saints Row 2, but honestly, I'm not gonna cover it. Almost nothing happens in it. All we get to see is Dex, and that's pretty much it. The missions are boring, the cutscenes are just two people standing there talking.
I swear to God, if I find out you helped him, I didn't, then make it right. How?
And in the end, Dex just leaves and the DLC ends. It's really disappointing. But there's still one thing I actually need to talk about before I can say we finished Saints Row 2's story. So remember at the beginning of the Saints Row 2 portion of the video, I asked what happened on that boat and the overall ending to Saints Row 1, and then proceeded to not talk about it? But who cares about all this? We're here for the story. We're here for the Saints. So what happened to the Saints after the first game? What happened to the player? What happened to Julius? Why did Troy have a badge? And what the hell was that ending? Well, that's because what happened isn't really covered in the main story. Throughout the story, you do hear about characters like Troy, Dex, and Julius. Mostly Troy and Dex. But you really only hear what's happening to them right now in the present. And that being, Troy is the chief of police and Dex is just working for Ultor.
Standing next to me is Chief of Police Troy Bradshaw.
I remember he swung by the church and offered Dex a job a while back.
You're shitting me.
Who's Dex?
Dex was a man who had higher aspirations than being a thug. You can't blame him for moving on up.
But Julius, all we know is he disappeared afterwards.
Yo, you better start getting with the times. Julius is missing.
How come he went to the Ronin and not us?
You were in a coma and we couldn't find Julius.
Well, there's a secret mission you can unlock that reveals all of this. If you head to the police station in the row and head to this room, there's 3 phone call recordings you can listen to.
What's up, Dex?
I know you're a cop.
Fuck are you talking about?
Come on, man. Who you think you talking to? The tactics, the police station thing, your shitty haircut? You got cop written all over you.
So, what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
What?
I'm out, Troy. I got offered a job at Ultor. I'm dropping my flags and I'm going straight. I just want to make sure that we're not going to have a problem.
How you doing, Julius?
I was doing better before I got arrested.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
I bet you do.
Listen, Julius, you've made some bad choices, but you're a good man. Let me help you out.
What do you want?
I want the Saints to be gone. Okay? Now, there's 2 ways that can happen.
You can arrest all of us.
Or you guys can quit while you're ahead. All right? This is my investigation. I can miss a few collars.
What are you saying?
Dex is out of the game, and you're in jail. If you can convince Johnny and your number 2 to drop their flags, the Saints will fall apart, and everyone goes home happy.
You don't think this will work, do you?
You think I like arresting my friends? Convince them to quit, and I won't have to.
There's no way that player's gonna stop.
Make them understand.
Let's say I can. How do I know I'm going free?
I've already talked to the mayor. Hughes is willing to give you guys pardons.
I'll see what I can do.
What the fuck was that?
It was the only way.
I said talk, not set off a goddamn bomb.
Relax, Troy. The Saints are finished. Don't try to find me.
After listening to all 3 of the recordings, if you head to Troy's office, you can now contact a certain someone.
How you doing, player? If you've gone through Troy's files, you know that Julius set you up. Meet me at the old church, and I'll tell you where to find Julius.
All right. So the boss heads to the church, hoping to meet up with Dex.
The fuck took you so long?
You ain't Dex.
Neither are you.
You look different, did you?
I didn't do shit to my hair.
You pulling a gun on me?
Well, I didn't have time to plant a bomb in the church, so this'll have to do.
You don't know what the hell you talking about.
Why don't you educate me?
I don't gotta explain shit to you.
Well, this is where we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Why don't you just put the gun down? We both know you're not gonna use it.
Not yet.
Stop!
I never thought I'd see you beg, Julius.
I'm not begging. I'm trying to talk some sense into you.
I'm done listening to your bullshit.
Put it together. Dex wanted us in the same place.
Yeah, and why do you want that?
Can we kill each other later?
So now the boss and former boss, Julius, defend the church from the Masako. After multiple waves of Masako, we hop into Julius's car to escape, blowing up as many Masako on the way as we can. The 2 escape and end up in the museum district where they discuss things.
Just like old times, player.
Yeah.
Jesus. I thought we were past this.
Not by a fucking long shot.
Don't you get it? The Saints didn't solve a goddamn thing. Drugs were still being pushed. Innocent people were still getting killed. All we did was turn into vice kings that wore purple.
Jesus Christ, you sound like a pussy.
I sound like someone who's not a sociopath.
You want to be the killer with a conscience? Fine. Drop your flags and write a book like King, but you never should have came after me.
You telling me, if I would have asked you to walk away, you would have said yes?
Fuck no, this is my city.
Jesus, you haven't learned a goddamn thing.
Wrong. I've learned that being in charge is better than being a bitch who keeps his mouth shut and does what he's told. Your time's over, old man.
What's happened to you?
I woke up.
You owe me, player. If it wasn't for me, you would have died on that street corner.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been in a goddamn coma.
But I guess that makes us even.
Not really.
And there we have it, the conclusion to Saints Row 1's story and the fantastic ending to Saints Row 2's story. But for those who don't quite understand yet, basically, Julius formed the Saints as a gang to combat all the other gangs. The Vice Kings, the Rollers, and the Carnalis were all terrorizing the city, so he founded the Saints to stop them. But they struggled to make any real ground, until the Playa came along. Throughout our journey in the first game, we grow the Saints from nothing while killing everyone in our path, putting an end to all the gangs in Stillwater. However, the Saints became what they swore to destroy, all because of the Playa. Julius saw who the Playa was, that being a homicidal psychopath who was hell-bent on becoming a kingpin and controlling Stillwater. And the second game proves and shows this. All the things the Playa, or the boss, committed just to get his way. Jessica, Shogo, Mr. Sunshine, Dane. But once everything was finished, Julius knew he couldn't just disband the Saints and live peacefully, because now everyone rallied behind the Playa. He was sort of the new leader of the Saints.
Just say the word.
And not gonna lie, Julius kind of didn't help that by making him his second in command, which in retrospect was sort of a weird thing to do, because he literally plotted to kill him just a little bit later.
And I told the crew, you gonna be my right hand.
Troy, who was an undercover cop the entire game, which is pretty obvious in hindsight, he was always hesitant to follow Dex's plans, and even some dialogue hinted that he was very much hiding something.
I knew I should have paid attention when they were teaching hot wiring. All right, this should be the right wire. Or maybe not.
But after Julius was arrested, Troy approached Julius, telling him to convince Johnny and the playa to leave the Saints. Julius, knowing the playa would say no, he opted for the most persuasive option. And it sort of worked. Thinking the playa was dead, Dex, Julius, and Troy all dropped their flags. Johnny... Actually, I don't know what Johnny did between games. He was arrested for trying to kill Troy at one point, but he wasn't in prison that whole time.
A notorious member of a gang once known as the 3rd Street Saints, Johnny Gatt, was arrested last year in an assassination attempt against then-decorated police officer Troy Bradshaw.
However, after the bombing, the Saints did quickly fall apart and became nothing but a memory.
We're gonna find the other Saints.
What other Saints?
But finally, after all that time, the playa, who is now the boss, got his revenge on Julius, proving him right. This final mission perfectly ties the first and second game together, marking the end of 2 amazing games. And if they wanted to, they could have stopped here. No loose ends, no cliffhangers, except Dex. Just the perfect ending to such an amazing story about street-level crime. Saints Row 1 and 2 strike a perfect balance between dark and serious and lighthearted and goofy, and this is what makes the series so good. Ask any Saints Row fan who has actually played all the games and they'll probably tell you that the first or second are their favorite, and with good reason. However, it seems Volition didn't see things the same way. One of the biggest criticisms of Saints Row 1 was that it was seen as nothing more than just a GTA clone. And personally, I understand why someone might say that at first glance, but the truth is, it really isn't. The only things the 2 games really have in common is that they're open-world, third-person games about crime. But beyond that, GTA has always leaned more towards satire of the real world, while Saints Row is more of a parody. And they both innovated in their own ways. Saints Row 1 had a fully customizable character, customizable cars, ragdoll physics, side activities, a reputation system, and so much more. Most of these features wouldn't even show up in GTA 4, and the ones that did wouldn't be improved until GTA 5, 6 years after Saints Row 1. So no, Saints Row 1 couldn't be more different from GTA. So when Volition set out to make Saints Row 2, they really wanted you to know, hey, this isn't just another GTA clone. So they added even crazier missions, wilder characters, and a whole lot more wacky and outlandish stuff to stand out. And since GTA 4 had just released a few months prior, Volition really leaned into that with their marketing, pushing the message that, hey, we're not like that game, we're different.
Would you rather go bowling or steal a septic truck and spray loads of sewage on pedestrians? Would you rather go to the cabaret with a friend or inflict serious bodily injuries to your friend to earn a little insurance money? Would you rather watch TV within the game you're playing on your TV? Or dress up like a cop and rob a liquor store? Streak in public? Join an illegal fight league? Or run security for local celebrities? Or base jump? Car surf? Trailblaze? Compete in demolition derbies? Barnstorm? Or tons of all new activities that totally kick ass? Now we know you're out there doing those other things right now, and that's fine. But when you're done, we'll be right here, doing some crazy
They really wanted you to know we weren't boring like GTA 4. Unfortunately, despite all of that effort, Saints Row 2 was still largely called a GTA clone. Sure, it received better than average reviews, and the fans loved it, but compared to GTA 4, which was praised for its gritty realism and darker tone, there was a clear winner. This ate away at Volition. They tried so hard to escape the shadow of their more high-achieving brother, but they failed. And so, they got to work on a sequel that would change the direction of Saints Row forever.